There we go.
What?
I know.
One
That
of
would
those
have been.
just miraculously gained foresight.
That would have been. That would have been some very big spoilers. Although we might get there to that portion today, so it might not have been. All right. Last session we ended with the finally the big fight against the Zardaean minister and all the little Singrators, and we made our way out into the ocean. We're now in the on the edge of the Zenimer Isles, and we had to part ways with oh gosh, now I gotta start pulling these notes up. Stand by.
Lady Ishariel.
Yeah, Ashariel, there we go. I kept calling her Isha because that's what like some people call her, but really I should be calling her Ashariel. There we go. So Ashariel, who instructed us, hey, there's my friend Jackie is up on a boat to the north side of the island. I need you guys to go there. It's not safe with me. I have to return to hell, and I can't bring anybody with me. I'm gonna draw their attention. You go get to safety, and then I'll meet you there. At Citadel 4 is where you should be landing. And
he kissed us all goodbye.
yeah, up on the foreheads, my cute little kids. And you rowed your dinghy up to the north side of the island, and boarded the ship just in time to see the flash of light in the distance, and then a large wave, shock wave out from that ship, and hopefully decimate at least some of the little devils that were trying to catch up to her. But by the time it got to you guys' ship, it was just nothing more than like a small wave that smacked up against the side of the ship. No damage done. And the little old lady, darker skinned, gray frizzy hair, gnomish woman, greeted you all on board. There's a crew of like 6 or 7 rando NPCs that help you on the boat. And she says she heard you guys have a trip ahead. Would you like her to make you some sandwiches? And that is where we ended the last session. Where we pick up this session, you're on a boat, and there are no hose.
Is it going fast and?
Yeah.
Boats and hoes.
Right now, you guys, the crew is getting ready to pull off, and the little old lady yells at the crew, "Take us west! Take us west!" And she's like examining you guys, checking your injuries and stuff. Oh my!
Did she make us the sandwiches I requested?
Yeah, not yet. She's more concerned with your immediate health. Some of you looked a little banged up. She doesn't have magic, but she does have like a satchel with a bunch of balms and potions and stuff in it. Oh my, here. Oh my. Oh. She looks takes a break to look up at the sun and squints a little bit, and then looks back down at our crew that's been through some shit over the last whole whopping like half an hour, 45 minutes. And she says, "Well, Sario was close. About 2 minutes. She was about 2 minutes off of when you would be here, but we're essentially right on time. So you want to tell me where you're going, where you're from? Huh? What's your favorite color?"
We're going to hell.
Ah, aren't we all? Mm-hmm.
No, he means we're literally going to hell.
My favorite color is crimson. I like long walks on the beach and slicing things.
It's a great combination.
Yeah, sorry, I guess I forgot to answer the other questions. My favorite color is the color of fiend blood. Whatever color that happens to be. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sensing a theme here. Okay, very nice. Okay, well, welcome aboard my ship. Well, at least for right now, we have these strapping young lads to bring us where we need to go. I'm sure. So you're saying you need to go up there, and she points to the sky.
Yeah.
Something about Tower 4.
Oh, yeah, the Citadel, yes.
Yeah, those words.
Okay, well, did Ashariel tell you that you have to head up there first? And she points again to the sky.
Well, sure, the sun is where hell is, but how do we actually get there?
Oh, that's a good question. You have to go up there. Yep, up there. And she points up in the sky again.
How do we get up there?
Oh, I'm gonna
I
help
thought
you.
that's what you were for.
Yes, yes. I just want you to know that you have to go up there before you can go to hell.
Okay, little lady.
So, yeah, how do we do that?
Well, we take this boat west until we get to the right spot to send you up there.
God, it is some fucking Pirates of the Caribbean shit.
Yep.
Fun.
Yep.
You're saying that we have no idea where we're going.
Oh, no, I do. I do. We have to get under the... Oh, wow, I just came up with this name today. Son of a bitch. Stand by. There we
Have
go.
we short rested at all?
Nope. You're getting ready. You're getting ready to long rest. So if you guys want to start long resting, you can do that now. We're gonna go to the under the moping clouds, yes, and then I'm gonna send you up in the clouds, and you're going to go there, and then it's going to help you get to where you need to go. It's very dangerous, very dangerous. Yep, going up there is very dangerous.
Why is it dangerous? What's up there?
Well, you gotta sneak into a angry giant's house, and then, well, really, all you need to do is just read a book. Yes, read a book. That's all you
So
have.
kill a giant, read a book.
No, no, don't kill the giant. No,
She didn't say that, yeah.
no, don't arise the
I heard.
suspicion. In and out without being caught. That's the trick. He is a unknowing guardian of, well, I like to call it the Great Book, but some people call it the Book of Idiocy, but that's only because the guy who's guarding it doesn't realize what it is.
It's funny.
The Elder, what's this? Elder Cloud Giant, known as Tanai Montaigne. He guards a sacred tome. I mean, he's actually cursed to stay in this tiny little house for the rest of his time, but besides that, he's guarding a great tome.
I'm sorry, what was his name?
Tanai Montaigne.
Oh my god.
I
Fucking Tony Montana.
I will post it in there. There we go.
I'm sitting here racking my brain for the solid 30 seconds between the first time he said it in there for me to be like, what joke is this?
Yep. In his old days, before he got in trouble, he was known as Tony of the Mountains. But tonight, go ahead.
What is the title of the book?
It doesn't really have a title, dear. It's just I just call it the Great Book because its ability to bring you to hell is pretty great. But keep your mouth closed about that, right? There's a reason why it doesn't have a name. People aren't supposed to know.
How are we gonna find it?
Oh, well, it's easy. It'll be in his house, likely on his desk or somewhere close by.
So you're telling me he doesn't read much.
He tries to read, but the Great Book is not like a normal book that you can just leaf through and read it. Oh, no. You got to look at it and stare, and it will stare back at you. And it will only show its true nature if you're able to use this. And she holds up a piece of chalk in her hand. Or something like this. Anyway, this is arcane chalk. Yes, I think that's what it's called. And you gotta draw and sigils to open the door hidden within its pages. Do any of you know how to draw really, really well? Like, without messing up really well?
Like with calligrapher's supplies? Probably not.
Like
It's not
arcane
within my
sigils specifically?
Well, the beauty of it is it's already ingrained in there, but unless you trace it, it does nothing. So you don't have to know how to write weird arcane languages. You just have to be able to trace it perfectly.
Sounds dexterity based. Cauldron has probably got it. Probably.
That's good, because once you start opening the portal, I don't know what happens, but it's not good.
Well, I have a deft hand and am proficient with calligrapher supplies. So if we're just going to, trace writing, I can probably handle it. I don't know how Cauldron's going. I think he's asleep from all the food he ate while ransacking the bar.
If
You
you're
did carry us.
above board, if you are proficient in things like calligraphers, forgery kit, stuff like that, then you will have advantage on these rules.
Yeah, then I should probably do it because I have proficiency in it and have the tools.
Hey, I'm not even
on
saying
me.
who has to do it. You guys can decide when we get there, because there are some, you know, not just easy. There's some catches, so you'll see when we get there. But it's good. It's a good idea to know who you want heading that operation, because she then tells you that that while you are opening the portal, while you're tracing the inscription around the portal to open it, the Guardians will come out. The Guardians of the Great Book. She doesn't know what they are. All she knows is the old tale that they live and die by threes.
Okay, so we gotta kill all of them at the same time. Got it. Okay. Kyle, I don't suppose. I've got proficiency in Arcana and expertise in religion. Would I know anything about any of the shit that she's talking about?
You might know. Anyone who knows any, like, is anyone proficient in giant? But anyway, anyone who knows anything about giants or Arcana might know about the giant, but the book, no. There's like less than a dozen people on the planet that know about the book.
Gotcha. Okay.
But the giant himself, you might know the tale of him being cursed.
Sure. No, probably not.
Okay.
You said this was what's ability?
This could be Arcana, or if you have anything related to giants in your package, in your character.
I do not, but I have Arcana proficiency.
Yeah, you can give it a whirl.
Okay.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Okay. Let me figure out how this will get into Victor. Victor. Okay. All right. So you tell me a little bit more about yourself, Victor. How did you get tangled up with your patron? Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, like, guy worked in a sort of research observatory, kind of classic, like, sage background, if you will. At least old 5e sage background. But when he looked through a telescope, you know how in, like, Baldur's Gate you look through a telescope in the weird couple instances and see important things? It's like that, but except he saw, like, the fucking void through it, but instead, but it was just like the Elden Beast equivalent, like greater will entity.
Right.
It just, like, basic. You know how, like, when you use contact other plane, the spell, it, like, locks you into that. It's like that, where he fucking Tsukuyomi from Naruto himself, where he's just like eons passed for in his mind, and in reality it was maybe like a minute of real world time. And
I fully appreciate that I'm the only one who gets all of your references.
Yeah.
I wish I did, but I'm sorry.
No, you're Callus from Destiny 2. You saw the void.
Yeah,
And you're like, well,
exactly.
that's that.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So I guess maybe if for you it would be, since you were an observer, and you were in an observatory, they would have told you it would be to the east of where you were. That occasionally what looked like a great storm would roll through. Or I guess it wouldn't be a great storm. It would be a small storm would roll through, like dark clouds in the sky. Do not look in them because they are cursed.
Okay.
A cursed giant lives in that cloud, and he doesn't like being looked at.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, he's serving out a sentence. That's it. Yeah.
Cool.
Because as far as the book, really nobody knows. Like, it's not supposed to be known. That's why it's a great place to hide such a powerful tool. Is that no one would think to look in a place like that for something that Celestials would use to do things, to get mortals to a plane like this. But anyway, you're supposed to. Okay, so she summarized it. She's going to send you up to the pouting storm to this cloud giant's house. You're to sneak in, find the book, open up the book, and without getting caught, don't let him know that you're there. And open up the book and finish, trace the outline of the portal, and the portal will officially open, and just go through, and you'll be good. That's it. Don't alert the giant. Don't alert the giant.
So sorry. I apologize, Kyle. Say that again. I started writing and lost half of it. There was some background noise, I think, from Aaron's mic or something.
Sorry, I'll mute.
Okay. You guys are getting this little old lady. Once you guys get to underneath the storm, she's going to send you up into the giant's house, the cloud giant's house, and you're going to go inside. Do not get caught. Open up. Find the book. Open it up. She said it should be readily available. Open it up, and then you'll see the portal in the pages, and you need to inscribe. You need to trace the outside of the portal, and then once it's done, it'll open up, and you guys can go through, and you'll have a brief window. So you have. Okay. I'll tell you this mechanically. It's going to take you a minute to trace it. A minute. So you have 10 turns. You have to defend whoever's tracing this.
Jesus, and that person just has to do that the whole time?
No. I wouldn't do that. That would be fucking lame as hell. No.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, that would be lame as hell. You guys can I didn't do that before, but all right. You guys don't have to use your action to do it, but you do have to stay there if you're doing it. So like, if you're writing, you could turn to shoot something, or you can turn to do something. But if you get up and walk away, then that's gonna like break the time. You see what I'm saying? I don't want you don't gotta take your action economy away, but unless you want to flip flop, like if you get somebody else to go and pick up from where you're going, you're free to go do what you want. It's not one person that's stuck there. It's just like there can only be a couple second break in creating the portal. So however you guys want to manage that when we get there, you'll see. Like when we get to the battle map, you'll see what I mean. But yeah, so it doesn't take action economy. It's basically your interact with object, and just you have to stay there though. If you walk away, then you have to walk back. That's too much time. Or switch out. That's up to you. Like somebody can do their action and all their shit, and then come over and pick up where you left off, so you can go do yours. It's up to you. Okay.
Makes sense.
Yep, that's the gist of it. I would never ever make something that takes 10 turns. One person just to stand there, and it's like the D&D movie. You guys are doing great, or something, like he's trying to cut the ropes.
Yeah.
And and not doing shit. So yeah, we're not going there. What do we got here? Did Ben message?
I haven't seen.
Okay.
That was me.
Okay.
I shared in Divine Tower from Elden Ring is what I'm envisioning this cloud giant living in.
Oh boy. We can only hope there's a great rune at the top.
Or a dead two fingers. I would. Victor would cry.
Let me say the two fingers.
I think you'll be. I don't want to disappoint you, but this guy's punishment hut is not going to be that grand.
Punishment hut.
Yeah, he's been set in the corner, not in some elaborate cool tower where we have to scale it and fuck a bunch of shit up. This is we're gonna visit him on timeout, and hopefully he doesn't notice we're here, because he's not just a lame cloud giant like CR. What are they, like CR12 or CR10 or something like that? Cloud giant.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, they're not really anything to sneeze at, but okay.
They aren't at lower levels, but you guys, come on. You took out a CR20 dragon. I think the ancient one was CR20, right?
Something like that.
Now, granted, it was a test run to see how much damage we could dump out real quick, but still, you guys took that out, and I don't think a normal giant would have posed enough of a problem. Okay. So that is it. She said she recommends it's going to be several hours till we get there. We have to track the storm and get there.
There's Ben.
Hey. Hi, Ben. We'll let him get set up.
Hello.
Hi, Ben. Okay. I'm going to TLDR fill you in because we haven't gone anywhere yet, but we did cover a lot of stuff.
Okay.
All right. All right. So you guys are up on the ship after last session. You're talking to this little old lady. She's going to kind of bandage you guys up. You're going to get a long rest here. And we're taking the boat out into the middle of the ocean, and we're going to get underneath some storm because in that storm is a cursed cloud giant that we have to sneak in and read one of his books. And in that book is the portal to that we're going to take to get to hell. We're not supposed to alert the cloud giant that we're there. And this book, we're going to be required to trace the portal to activate it. And this is why the cloud giant like has this book. He doesn't realize it does what it does. But yeah, so you guys will have to be, it'll probably be, by the sounds of it, you and Eric are the most inclined to be able to do the tracing, to swap back and forth. It's not going to take up your action or anything, but it will require some strategy amongst you guys to get it done.
Okay.
The check for inscription is very low, but it is still failable. And not failable just means it makes you take another turn. And while you're inscribing, while you're trying to turn this portal on, the guardians come out. We don't know what they are yet, but we know that the lady said that all she knows from the legend is that they live and die by threes. And that's our only clue. All right. I know that's a bunch to dump on you, Ben. Welcome. Good to see you. How are you?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Excellent.
So, bless your little hearts. Any questions before we long rest? Ben?
Yes, I would like to make some bolstering treats.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, you took the chef feat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Commitment.
Yeah, it'll be after we take the long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right. Yeah,
Okay,
so.
we're long resting, guys.
What's the question with
Go ahead.
can I do a replenishing meal and a bolstering treat?
Ooh, I'd have to look it up.
So the treats give temp HP, right? The bolstering meal, yeah, just put the thing in chat, or take a screenshot of the chef feed. I don't remember.
There's a way to put it in chat, isn't there?
Yeah, I can just look it up too. Let's see.
There went in chat.
Chef.
One's a short rest, but I don't know if you can do a short rest and a long rest.
Well, yeah, we don't need the short rest thing necessarily. Hit dice to regain hit points. Reaches a 4+0, so you can do for all of us. Yeah, so you'd be doing the long rest thing, equal to your proficiency bonus, right? Makes sense. And you could get it for all of us. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Kyle, I have a couple questions.
Yes.
Hey, Jackie.
Why is it
Talking
showing?
to the old lady.
Why is it showing my rolls? Oh, because I'm still on your page. I was gonna say I'm on a different page doing something different. All right.
Oh, yes, dear. How can I help you?
About how many hours until we get to where we're going? I know you said we're chasing the storm, so maybe it isn't super obvious, but
I would say roughly around 9-ish.
all right, good to know. We'll walk back towards the group cauldron. Victor, just sleep close to me, okay?
Oh, sounds good. I could definitely do that.
If you say so. If you see any, like weird stars around me while I'm sleeping, don't mind them.
Right. Those are there every time you sleep, so that
Well, I
is-
wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that. I'm not awake for them.
Right. Sure. We should probably talk as well, Victor.
If you insist, I'd rather not, but that's okay.
Rather not talk. Ever.
I also reached into that weird guy's cloak when we were fighting him in the cave, and I pulled off this amulet off his chest, and I don't think I've seen it before. I don't know if any of you guys have seen this amulet before, or if we. I wanted to ask the I forget her name already.
Jackie,
No, the other one.
Lady Ashariel.
Yeah.
The angel lady.
I wanted to ask her, but we were kind of in a hurry, and it kind of slipped my mind.
Do I recognize the amulet that he's holding up?
You wouldn't by glance, but
Mm-hmm.
perhaps if you had a way to help you.
Inspecting it. Helping me?
I mean, does anyone not have or identify?
You can identify
I
it
don't
with
have
short rest,
identify.
right?
Well, yeah. Shit, did I not take identify? That's pretty fucking wild.
I know.
I did. That's fucking cap. I did. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, I've got identify.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if
Yeah, the
nobody.
spell slot stuff.
I was like, because I built this character to be able to do literally fucking anything. I'm like, it'd be weird if I didn't have identify. I just forgot I did. It's there. Yeah, I'll take it and identify it.
Okay. All right. Casting identify. You will know. You will find out. What's the casting time of that?
1 minute or 10 minutes if it's a ritual, which I'll make it a ritual.
Okay. How do I put this to you? How do I get this to you? This is my first time. All right.
So you can show to players.
Gentle, it's my
you're
first
looking
time.
I was waiting for it.
And then you can show it to only me, or everybody.
I'm trying to
doesn't matter.
figure out how to show it to just. Oh
That
wait,
slot.
there we go.
I'm assuming I should just attune to it because I would identify it too, right?
Yeah, but
I mean,
You really
yeah.
don't want to do that, Cauldron. You might attune to, like a cursed object or something.
Well, the bad part is that the identify spell doesn't tell you if something's cursed or not, so we wouldn't.
I
know
do
even
have
then.
remove curse. It just
Yeah, that's
requires
good.
me to be able to
Have
know
spells,
that
yeah.
have spell slots and know that the curse is active to break it. Which
Yeah,
my
it's handy.
arcana proficiency should allow for that.
it's really weird that I don't see a place to show players. What if I pop it out? No.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. Let me open my foundry.
All right. I mean, I can give it to someone, but it's. I should have a place to
Uh-huh.
show players.
Yeah, you definitely should.
View item artwork. I don't have. It doesn't actually have artwork, unfortunately. It
Let's
was.
see if I click in. If I go to edit, pop out PHB D&D Beyond.
I mean, I can just show all players. How about this? All players, observers, and Ben is the owner. There we go. How about that? Okay, Ben, if you look in your items, the little suitcase, what do you see?
Ooh, see something.
Seared Eye Amulet.
Yeah.
It was actually something. It was a different. I pulled it out of a book, but like I looked up the creature that had its eye, and it was kind of dumb. But I like the effect. The effect is pretty cool. So I just
Wow, that's pretty useful.
changed the
Yeah.
changed the thing.
Does this require attunement, Kyle?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So there you go, Ben. Well, I mean, there you go, Colin. You would be the first to find out what it does.
Yeah, I mean, basically, you focus on a creature and you can hit it harder or easier, effectively, after bonding with it in some sort of way.
Can also make it harder for it to hit you as well.
Right.
Wow.
So
That's gonna be. Well, how long does a charge last?
so until the end of your next turn.
Oh man, that's advantage on flurry of blows and stuff too.
You can't use it on the same turn as Flurry of Blows because the thing takes a bonus action. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
you could do it next turn for
Next
sure.
turn. Right.
Yeah, it's
Which is
probably worth it even for
huge.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
There you go. First magic item we found so far. And we're not in hell yet, but which should be interesting when we see all the cursed fuckery in there. No curse on this one, though. I don't remember if
So-
Identify tells you curses, but no curse on this one.
It does not.
So there is an identify button on my thing.
Yes, that's it. That's if the item is like
Oh, you clicked
it,
You
like-
clicked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can click it and it unidentifies it and just says unidentified loot.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Is there a way for Kyle to lock that?
maybe.
I don't know. That's a
That'd
weird.
be kind of interesting because he could give us unidentified loot just into our item.
I assume if you didn't make us owner. then
Oh
yes.
yeah, you're an owner. That's probably why.
Yeah, because that means if you're an owner, it means that you can edit the item as much as you want.
Yes.
So yeah.
Okay. Anything else we want to do that requires adjudication across this long rest?
At the end of the long rest, I want to cast Aid at, let's say 4th level.
Ooh,
I was
okay.
also going to cast Aid at 4th level, yes, which would mean I don't want to use a spell slot for it, which means I'll need 9 hours of sleep. But since I already, confirmed that we've got 9 hours, we're good. Because that's how that works now. You have to take an extra hour of sleep if you cast a spell. So,
There you go.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, you used to be able to just do it for free. In fact, I did it literally all the time without really telling anybody besides Kyle. So it was pretty cool. Yeah. So Dan, if you want to do that too, probably a good idea. And then we'll have 7 hours of aid left when we actually start doing things. So we'll just have to keep track of that.
Yes.
I mean that you won't have to burn a 4th level spell slot though. Or you will, but then it'll recharge automatically.
Yep. So everyone in our party now has an extra 15 hit points
15, yeah.
maximum.
Nice. Are we at that extra 15
Yes.
right now? Like it's full?
Well,
Okay.
yeah, as soon as we finish the long rest and whatnot.
Is that temp HP or?
No,
Yes.
it's not. There.
Oh,
no, it's
right,
not.
right.
It expands your HP maximum, which
I'm
there's
just
a
gonna
good way
put
of
it as
doing
temporary hit points until because otherwise I will forget that's
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can set if you go into you click the wrench, you go to the gear above your HP, and then you do overall bonus. Set it at 15, and that'll override your maximum HP. I lied. There's a way to do it without.
You can do temporary maximum, which is under the maximum
yes.
override.
That's it. Yes.
That's a
46.
temporary maximum of 15 now.
Uh-huh.
Make sure to only put the
15,
15,
yep.
not the actual maximum.
Yep.
There we go.
Excellent.
Okay, so we did that. Okay. And then when we wake up as well, I'll go ahead and throw a Death Ward onto Victor. But before we even go to sleep, hey, Victor,
Yes.
you seem kind of pissed off. You good?
Why would I be pissed off?
I don't know. I don't know. You tell me.
Well, I don't know. My pet dragon got just absolutely obliterated in that fight. That was a little upsetting. But as he's saying this, he's just kind of like holding out his hand and kind of twirling his other hand around it. And I don't want to make it this ridiculous looking, but just like forming a Rasengan ball in his hand. And literally after a minute of kind of focusing as he's continuing to ramble at you about why he's upset, his little pseudo dragon just pops back into existence because I can just do that without expending a spell slot. Now that we're not fighting anyway. I'm like, right, and now we're all better again, aren't we? This is Bale. He's just a little guy.
Yeah, I know Bale.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Yeah, I know Bale. We've been around for a while. How hard did you get hit in the head in that fight?
Look,
I got
man,
hit
I
pretty
breathed
hard,
in a lot
actually.
of fucking poison smoke in that cavern. None of the rest of you except Steve took that.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I just wanted to say that you're pretty cool and don't get discouraged and everything's gonna be okay. Because, you remember that one time where I had 6 inches of wood sticking out of my abdomen and you had to use all of your healing energy to, like, get that out and then heal me back to full?
Yes, how could I forget?
That was pretty bad. It was not a good day. And, I just think that your patron, sorry, I hit my head really hard. I can't remember your patron's name.
Oh, it's not for your ears, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
That's why you can't remember
That's right.
it.
I've never heard it before.
Yeah, I don't think you would be able to pronounce it either.
I see. Yeah, they're really incredible, and I think that you're good at using what they give you. So I just wanted to let you know that you're doing good.
Well, I thank you for that. It's not often I get those who appreciate the powers of my patrons so openly. The stars are a wondrous thing, and hopefully once we're in hell, I'll still be able to communicate with them. I'm a little nervous about that, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I agree. The stars are pretty cool, except for the sun. Fuck the sun. But,
But without the
Hell.
sun, there'd be no life.
Well, that is true. It's also where all the fiends are, so that's neat.
Is that actually how the lore works in this world?
Yes.
Yeah, the Hell Prison. Yeah, it's inside the sun.
Hell prison.
Right.
Yep. That's because the sun is the exterior of the sun is radiant damage, so radiant, so they can't get out. They literally can't get
Right.
out, or they'll die trying. Unless we bring them here.
Dan, how does charismatic leader work? Does that have to be on a short rest?
It can be on a long rest, but I haven't used it because Cauldron made his special treats, so I figured we might as well use those. Unless we want to be more tactical, and I could use Inspiring Leader at the end of this long rest, and we can use
The treats after.
the treats after whenever somebody gets knocked around and loses the temp HP.
That was my thought. But the treats are almost like a healing potion. That it's a bonus action to just eat a treat. That
Okay.
it heals.
So
In that case, then I will go ahead. If nobody has anything they want to do before I use Inspiring Leader.
no. I was just gonna say that. So we have a total of 5 people, and both Dan and I used aid, right? Or Leroy and Shakir both used aid, which means that there would technically be an extra person we could use it on. So I'll cast it on Bale, I guess. So there you go. Your pseudo.
Can it be used on a person?
Hell yeah, why not?
Or on a non-person? Sorry.
Yeah. There's dude. This is what I did in Baldur's Gate. I made my fucking Raven have.
I didn't know
30
you could do
HP
that.
and peck out a dragon's eyes. It was fucking
Amazing.
hilarious. Yeah. So yeah, give him 15 extra HP.
Cool.
Until
He is an ally.
Yep.
Alright. So, Leroy is not especially talkative during this long rest, but he does have his lute since he is a very enjoyer of the arts, and he's going to play a very inspiring song that is a little bit somber, but throughout the middle of the song turns into a more upbeat and inspiring one.
Is this long rest a new day, or is it still going to be the same night?
It's still gonna be the same. You guys are going up at night. It's gonna be the same day into the nighttime.
It's 19 temp HP, right, Dan?
18.
18.
How much does he get? 18?
Everybody gets 18 temp HP.
Including my little pseudo dragon Bale. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, let's see.
My little pony.
Yeah, it's up to 6 allies, which can include myself. So yeah.
Cool.
And then right as you wake up, Victor, Shafir will crouch over you and touch her hand to you, and start chanting a spell, which you've probably heard before because you're kind of squishy.
Relative to the rest of you, yes.
Yes. I am stillness, the fire frozen, waiting to snap back to life. Stasis of Phlegathon. And she'll go ahead. It's Death Ward on you. As a sheet or a thin layer of ice, both freezing and flaming at the same time, spreads across your skin like icy hot, and then fades slowly, but you can still feel that frozen fire kind of in a layer over your skin.
Appreciated as always, Shafir.
All right.
Never know what I'm going to get absolutely annihilated by something.
That is true. It happens quite a bit. That's okay. All right. I think that's all the prep we're going to do. Everything else I have is like an hour cast. So, yep.
Okay. All right. As we rest up, we get ready for the following day. We have allies rejoining us from the ether. We have bolstered spirits and inspirational speeches. We have a moment to connect with each other after a rigorous fight against a bunch of little bastards. They have a big, large quarters for us to share in here, and time for us to relax. I would say the day comes to a close, but it's the same day, and you're already warned of this ahead of time. This infiltration goes on at night, which will be especially dark up there. But don't worry, as we wake up, Jackie assures us, as far as she's aware, it's in the writing. The portal will set you somewhere safe within the cursed one's house, so you should be good. As far as like they're not gonna drop you in the middle of enemy fire or on the cloud or anything like that. You are put somewhere safe, or you will be. Jackie comes after all of you have woken up, grabbed a little something to eat. Nothing much, but seafarers' food out here. But it's hearty enough, it's fresh enough that it does the job.
Mm-hmm.
And we pack up. We get what we have on our mobile belongings together, and we meet Jackie on the deck. And she is already in the midst of inscribing a teleportation circle on the deck of the ship. And she has 3 of the crew members standing guard around the circle, facing outward. And as you all approach, like one of them steps in front of you, and Jackie says, "Oh, no, not them. I just don't want anybody to screw it up. Come on over here, dearies. Watch your step. Please don't touch it. You don't want to end up in somebody's butthole."
How long will this take?
Oh, I'm almost done. And you can see the circle is nearly finished. Looks appropriately nearly finished. I'm almost done, and it won't take long to get you up there. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you more about what to expect. Just be wary of the Guardians. They're just doing their job, you see. In case that dimwit up there figures it out, they're going to try to keep him, from having any time to figure out how to use this portal. But they shouldn't be much work for the lot of you. Ishario spoke very highly of you and said that you are fierce warriors and that you're going to help us, keep hell where it's supposed to be. So that's comforting to know. So any final words for your last time on? And she taps the deck. Well, not on the earth.
Yeah, because we're on the water, but last time on kind of ground.
There's something I kind of want to do, but I need to look up how this feature works that I just had a thought. Because I'm very melancholic about leaving the sight of the sky behind if we're going to hell where I don't know what the sky is like there offhand. Certainly not seeing the stars, I'd imagine. What is contact other plane? Yeah.
9th level feature.
Yeah. I have to remember how this spell works.
What's up, Sky Daddy? How's it going?
Thanks, God Daddy.
Let's see.
Contact other plane.
While we're doing that, Lucius looks at Jackie and says, Jackie, can I have one of your delicious sandwiches to go? That was very filling.
Well, I mean, I have 2 for each of you.
And she pulls her satchel around, and now instead of all these healing supplies, it's all filled with sandwiches.
Yep.
You are a wonderful woman.
She hands you the bag, the satchel, and then a frown goes across her face.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize there was a 6th member of your crew. I didn't see the little fellow before.
Wait, 6?
She points
Steve?
points at the dragon with Victor.
I thought Steve snuck on board.
That's true. Where the fuck is Steve? I thought he came.
He's probably fucking asleep.
I choked him out so that he wouldn't wake up and decide to come with us.
So they get
Can
murdered.
you imagine how alarming that would be to be choked out while sleeping?
You wake up just for the briefest of seconds to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yep. Steve still out. Okay. But
So
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Let me know when you're ready for this, because this
I'm
is
ready.
my version of fucking Speak with Dead, but not retarded. So we'll see how this goes.
Okay. I'm ready, babe. Hit me.
So, because my feature lets me cast the spell without expending a spell slot, and I automatically succeed the ridiculous DC saving throw it makes you make. So, so is it 5 questions? Yeah, up to 5 questions.
Yep. 5
Right.
questions.
So I'll meditate and then I guess go into the void where I'd imagine, Kyle, that basically a version of the Elden Beast is just like floating. Like, the boss room where you fight the Elden Beast is just like this big water place. It's just like that, with the Elden Beast looming over me giantly.
Yes. Yeah. So you're floating there incorporeally, and he's
Yeah,
staring
or
down at
standing
you,
on the water.
looming over top of you.
How good are you at intelligence saving throws?
He auto passes.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
oughta-
you auto
yeah.
pass
right.
this.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
Yes. Speak.
Oh, great beast of the sky. You please tell me, will I ever see your light again after this trip?
You will see my light and more. We shall feast.
Technically, it's supposed to be one-word answers. Yes,
Oh,
no, maybe,
what?
never, irrelevant,
Oh.
unclear.
No. If
Sorry.
a one-word answer would be misleading, the DM might instead offer a short phrase as an answer.
Oh,
But it's up to you,
okay.
Kyle.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but that's good. That's good. It kept me from going on tangents. All right. Yes, we will feast together.
Wonderful, wonderful. Will my friends all return from hell to feast with us?
You will see the creature, what can only be described as possibly a pondered expression. I cannot see into the prison.
I appreciate the plot armor you're trying to give us all.
yeah. He said it. It's real. My dad wouldn't lie to me.
I was trying to above board elucidate, like, if certain people were doing things that would make them not come back from hell, but
Yeah.
Kyle won't tell me that.
Yeah, he says he cannot see what he cannot see in there.
Colin.
No, man, fuck this shit.
Well, you can't hear this right now.
No, I'm doing it. I was just thinking about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Will our journey be difficult?
Yes. Very.
Yeah.
That wasn't cryptic at all, was it?
Yeah. And will I get the immortality promised to me?
I cannot see inside of the hell prison. So unknown.
Right.
He
Well,
can't.
I will leave it at that, my friend, and return to you once I have conquered the hell prison in your glorious, starry honor.
Return. We feast together.
And then I'll just snap. I imagine I just like dive into the water and then I wake up, you know.
Cannibal. But
Oh my
more,
God,
more-
sounds like a magic 8-ball. That's because the spell works like a magic 8-ball,
It
Ben.
do work like a magic 8-ball. Facts.
Yeah. Yep. Such vagueness. Yeah. It's most Celestials do not have access to what goes on in the hell prison,
Yes.
and he unfortunately, despite his power level, is equally.
Right. Well, good news, friends. We should return, or at least I will. I can't speak for the rest of you. The rest of everything is unclear. So,
That's so helpful, man.
I mean, look, if you doubt the power of the stars, I'll smite you right here and now.
Don't doubt the power. I was being genuine, sir.
Yeah, I mean, your patron has never really steered us wrong in the past, so
No,
seems
and
good.
It's saved my life and yours countless times, so I won't have it.
Yeah.
Not on this ship.
Victor, nobody is doubting your patron. It's very impressive.
Yeah, your dad's cool, man. Jeez,
My dad works at Nintendo.
That's real sick. I would also be sick if my dad worked at Nintendo.
Yeah. Okay. Jackie looks in awe of all this. Not saying a word, just quietly admiring the interaction here.
That'll do it. Circle's ready. Does anyone else need to talk to their space daddies, or are we gonna be ready to go here soon?
Oh, sorry, my father is dead.
Yep,
I don't know my celestial parent.
Yeah, don't we
I'm
all?
adopted.
Yep, aren't we all? That's okay. You ain't gonna make me feel bad, young persons. No, sir. Nope. They're all dead. Just assume that and you're good to go. Ha
Jackie, were you handed out potions before?
Yeah, I had some healing stuff. I didn't hand anything out. Nobody asked me for any, so.
Do you have more that we could take with us?
Well, yes. 38 or 39. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 left. Yeah. I have a greater potion of healing and a potion of healing. Who is greater and who's the lame one, huh?
I grabbed the greater.
So I was to say, I think Lucian should have one of them, yes. Maybe both of them, since he's the only one who can't heal other people.
Oh, that works.
Yep, there you go. There's both of them.
I won't fight you.
Never hurts to ask, but I don't give unless, you're asking. I mean, I give healing, but the salves and stuff seem to work because you're all miraculously healed just from resting. It's great. I don't. So I'm guessing all the rest of my healing stuff worked. It's amazing what a Band-Aid will do for someone's concussion and other maladies.
Poison, yes.
Yep. See, it's all healed.
It's the power of getting 8 hours of sleep and a good night's rest. Along with
I'm
the
not
whole
saying
Thing that
And
I
that's an Ivy
sadly
Purple.
lack in real life and feel every waking hour.
Yep. Severely.
It's so sad.
All right. Everyone step inside the circle. Don't step on any of the drawn parts. She holds out a piece of chalk. Who is going to be in charge of the inscription?
Like the tracing? I mean, that would be Cauldron or Victor.
Yes,
right?
perhaps I should do it. No offense, Cauldron, you're probably better in like a fist fight than I am.
That sounds good. I just go where I'm needed. You know, I can be over
That's
here.
what
and over
that's
there.
what I respect most about you, buddy.
Yeah, if the fight turns and we decide that, you know what, we need to get out of here, Cauldron, could you just get us out of here? That would be great.
Cauldron, aka the bus.
Medevac.
Okay. She hands the chalk to you, Victor, and says, okay, very important. Don't lose that. And once you start inscribing, don't stop.
Got it.
You know, other than for a brief second, but don't let the chalk leave the inscription. So that means that you guys can switch out. You just need to hand it, like, it needs to be handed off. You can't move while you're there.
How long can there be a pause in the inscription? Like, can there be one full round without a writing before we lose something?
No, it's going to be, the chalk can't leave the inscription. So you can have someone come down and grab the chalk while it's in place for you, and you can get up and go, but it can't leave the inscription. So
because I remember you saying that if we're drawing, if there's too long of a pause, we have to restart, right?
Yeah. So
how long of a pause is allowed? Like, say the chalk is there, no one's on it. Can that be a full round before there's a reset, or how does that work?
Oh, good question. Well, the chalk not leaving was my way of solving that. Is that there's no, with you guys losing rounds, that's only if you fail the check.
Got it.
But as far as the time, there's no like, if you're sitting there holding the chalk in the same spot, you don't lose any time. It just takes a total of a minute to draw. And if you walk away and you come back, you have to start over if it takes too long. But you don't have to worry about that. Just have somebody on it and you're good to go.
Got it.
And yeah,
just leave it.
Just chuck it down and leave it, and all will be well, I'm sure.
We break it in half, and we all just.
I like that.
Just start scribbling from both ends.
Yep.
And yeah. Oh, Ben, you might.
That's a good plan.
I don't know if you were here for this, Ben, but do you have any kind of inscription type skill proficiencies? Like, Eric, what'd you say you had?
Calligrapher supplies I have.
Like calligraphers or forgery or any of that kind of stuff?
Negative.
Okay, I was gonna say those people, whoever has those types of things, will get advantage on these checks.
Yeah, so that's definitely why should be the one doing this anyway.
Yeah. Well, that and Ben, is all like melee, so it would be hard for him to do much of anything.
Yeah, anything. Yeah.
But again, you guys can switch on and off. Like, you could take a turn drawing, and then he can come over and swap out with you after he takes his turn, and then you can go do something and then come back.
To be fair, Ben also has so much movement. He could move 100 feet, punch something, and come back and still be like,
That's true. As long as someone is there, that is very true. As long as someone is there holding the chalk while he's gone, he can go and do whatever he wants.
No, I'm saying he can do that within one round. Like, set it down, go punch somebody, and then come back before the end of his turn.
We can't
So if the chalk is still spinning and he comes back.
that would be beautiful. But
What
yes,
is this, Inception? The
Yep.
chalk just keeps spinning.
Just
Beautiful.
toss it in the air and catch it before it hits the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I had a question. So earlier, did you say that we shouldn't try to fully kill the guardian that is guarding the book up there?
Oh, she's gonna tell you you're fine with the guardians. You could defend yourself as you wish. They're not, as far as she knows, they're not living creatures. They're just a gift from the goddess Cavale to help protect the book. They're not
giant. She doesn't want us to kill.
Don't alarm the giant, because then you got to fight the giant too while you're trying to, and he can come over and smack the book away, and you're screwed. Like, then you have to start over. So you probably shouldn't alert the giant that you're there.
The guardians will do. That's all they're they're like spirits that are programmed to do a thing. And yeah, just defend. They're just programmed to stop you from accessing the portal if you're not a like God, if you're not supposed to be there. So we're we're kind of sneaking in, so to speak. So we could have to deal with the security.
Yeah, we're great at sneaking into places.
But as far as she knows, don't feel bad for killing them because they don't actually die anyway.
Oh, good. All right,
Good.
that's all I need to know.
Okay. All right. Let's get this transportation party underway. As we all step into the teleportation circle in places where there isn't any writing, and she does the final little slash to finish the circle, and she begins reading out a book and beginning her incantations and charging up the circle. We begin to hear something in the distance, not from the circle itself, but a sound of a distant area, a sound of another where, as the environment around us begins to shift and shape into a windy stormy area, almost like we are up even with the clouds. But amongst the wind and the sound of rain falling below and the thunder in the distance is this ethereal feeling, this ethereal sound all around us. Actually, I have one of these. There we go. As we are teleported to a small little circle that is etched into a stone on the outside of a ridiculously tall, unfathomably tall building. And each stone in this building is probably the size of a small town.
Jesus.
And we look out to see this stormscape in front of us, and we look behind us to see that this building that we are transported to is just immeasurably tall. But luckily, the stone we are standing on that has this like little, it's almost like somebody etched it in, like an etching, like you would do in a tree, initials IR loves GB or something. But somebody etched this crude teleportation circle into a rock outside somebody's house. And it makes you wonder, and this is a question I wondered when writing this portion, how the fuck do the cloud giants get stone buildings up in the clouds? Where do they get the
Magic.
stone?
Done.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's what it was.
It's Cloudstone.
It's
called Cloudstone.
I know.
Don't
There's
be dumb, Kyle. It's just magic.
It's a lot of cloud mines up here. I really tried to work out the ecosystem, and it just didn't work. Anyway, luckily you can see that there's a descending staircase of stone staircase to your right. And so you will know, like, once you walk out away from the building, you will have to walk on clouds. But when you get out to the end of the staircase, you can then double back and walk upstairs into the home itself. Really all we see right now is just a big ass stone wall and a set of stairs. I said staircase, but I just mean a set of stairs, like outside of someone's house that leads up onto a stoop. And then this
kid's afraid to leave a stoop.
Stoop kid, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. God. I don't know how long it's been since I remember. Okay. So you but like we have like there's this tingling in the air. I don't know how to put it. It's almost like static electricity. Like the hairs on your arms want to stand up. There's this really tingly feeling up here. Like this is all kind of wispy, kind of a dream, but not really. But everything is very tangible. It's just not natural. What would you guys like to do?
Right. We need to be cautious. Try and get to the top where she mentioned the book, was it, with the scroll or with a sigil in it is?
And she said we had to sneak into his house.
Yes, indeed. I prefer to conserve our resources, but some of us might be able to make this easier.
Yeah, I mean, I can make all of us invisible, but it would use up my biggest resource for the day.
I mean, that sounds great.
Well,
It's gonna be like
everybody-
Jack and the Beanstalk, this situation.
I don't suppose. Actually, my character would know. Does anybody else have the ability to cast invisibility? Because that'd help a lot.
No,
I'll go this level.
Oh, actually, I
Yeah.
do. I do as a 5th
Yeah.
level spell, but that's not enough to get
Yeesh.
everybody.
Oh,
I mean,
You
I
only
can
have,
get
like-
what remains, but yeah, it's a tough. That's a steeper price than my thing.
Mhm. Well, hang on. Yeah, for each level above, how many of us are there? 5?
Yeah, so that'd get everybody but
So,
one person.
Yeah, yeah.
I can move incredibly slow like Drax.
Oh my god. 10 sessions later.
Yeah, I mean, we really don't want to get caught.
I'm pretty stealthy by myself, and
Well-
I'm hidden from divination magic, so
Are we? Well, I assume this giant's rather simple. I mean, it is a giant. And
Don't
I
assume.
mean, have you met them? But this one, given that he lives up in closer to my friends in the sky, may be a little more sharp, I guess, up in the
Yeah.
brainstem.
Cloud giants are pretty smart.
Now the question is, DM, are we like? Can you see out a window in here at all? Or are we just, or are we like, are we in the tower already? I'm a little vague on that.
You see no windows. You just see a stone wall.
Okay.
Because everything is such big of scale, you would probably have to back up like a mile or two to be able to see up high enough on the building to see if there are any windows that would be comparable to humanoid height.
Okay, but we're outside of it right now.
Yes, you are outside of this
Okay,
large,
and I
ridiculous.
cannot see the top of it.
No.
Okay, I was debating about casting fly on us, and I could just fly us up there, at least some of us up there. But I think the spell would end before we would get to the top, because you could move 600 feet in that, or sorry, 60 feet around. No, you can move 6,000 feet in the 10-minute span. I do not know how tall this tower is, though.
Yeah, you do not see the top.
Yeah, and that would be a long way to fall. So,
In fact, you don't even see the side, like where it turns, where it.
oh
the
wow, it's
circle
that
turns.
big. Okay, yeah, Jesus. All right, right. Well, I mean, the invisibility would work, but again, it's only going to last for a short time, and I don't think we're going to be able to get all the way up here in just an hour,
Yeah, I don't know.
given the sheer size of this.
Is there a
Let's-
door I can knock on?
Oh God.
That's a
No, you
bad
cast
idea.
No, you knock on the door and you cast invisibility.
Well, I suppose. So the issue you're going to run into with that is that some creatures can just see through invisibility. So, you know.
Well, we won't know until we try it.
This
But
is true.
I say we go around sneaking, like, until it becomes necessary to be invisible or move
Everybody
quickly.
stay very close so that I can cast invisibility on everybody, if necessary.
Got it.
This is
Yes,
a
ma'am.
spell.
How do we want to proceed?
Stealthily, I assume.
Correct, but all we have for context
Marching
right now.
order.
All we have we can either go right of the, so like if we're staring at the building, at the never-ending wall, we can go right, or if we go left, immediately to our left is a set of stairs that lead up to like the front stoop, the front doorway, like the front doorway, and then we can't even see what's beyond that because the stairs are so tall compared to us.
And to the right.
So do we know if this giant is a bad guy? We just know he's being punished.
It doesn't matter. We have to avoid him.
He's being punished by the gods for something.
Yeah.
So
We just have to avoid killing him. Doesn't mean we can't avoid talking
No, she
to
was
him.
Well,
pretty
I
explicit
mean-
that we should avoid him. Yeah.
Theoretically, if we want to wait out here, or at least get inside and then scope around, I can send Bale here, who's just resting on my shoulder, asleep right now, looking so cute. He's I can send him ahead, and I can use my Gaze of Two Minds power to
Oh, you
just
got
see
that
through
one?
him. Yep.
That would probably be beneficial.
So-
you should use that in combat. It's insane.
I was going to, but I was so far away from you
Yeah.
fuckers. I have to touch somebody in order to
Yeah,
use
it's
it.
unfortunate.
So,
Next time.
So yes, I can send him in, and if he gets squished, there ought to be enough time for me to bring him back. We
real,
could
is a
also
giant
make him
even gonna-
invisible too.
I say make him invisible and have him float around like a little fly.
Right, Bale, buddy.
Yeah.
And he just kind of like he looks like he's the outline of a dragon, but literally has no features. It's just like literally like the Elden Beast in pseudo dragon form. Has like a mouth but no eyes, like no discernible eyes or scales, just like the horns and wing tips.
probably looks like a void dragon. You ever seen that?
Yes, exactly like that, just filled with stars and
Yeah,
blackness.
those are cool.
So, right, buddy, I want you to go ahead and you're going to look around for us, see if you can find this giant we're trying to avoid, and I'll be able to see through you while you're doing it as per usual.
Okay. Bale acknowledges your requests.
Yeah. Well, he can telepathically speak to me also
Okay.
as a pseudo dragon.
So
So,
we all have telepathic bonds, so we can all talk to each other
Oh.
telepathically.
since when did
So
we
there
have
you go.
that?
Right before we came up.
Oh,
Put it in the
okay.
chat.
I did not see that.
Okay. All right. So how do you want him to sound? Because if not, he's going to sound like New York and.
Oh,
For-
however
Yo.
you want him to sound.
Yeah, you got it, boss. All right, where you want me to go in? Huh? You tell me. I
like
got
to
you.
imagine this is like proto Bale the Vile Dread, just like just an absolute piece of shit.
Hey, we never heard Bale speak in Elden Ring. This could be what he sounds like.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever you want, I got you. Where you want me to go
Wonderful.
in? I'll penetrate this place like the best of them.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Bale.
Yeah.
And I will. Do we see the door? I thought we
No,
had.
we cannot see. All right, so man, I really wish there was a way to like show you the scale. So let's picture your picket fence America, and you're out in front of somebody's front porch, and they have those like 4 or 5 stairs that lead up onto the porch. You guys are like at the base of the stairs and at the flush with the house. So like you could, that a lot of places there's crawl spaces underneath the porch. Like you guys are at the by the crawl space. You can't even see up to the top of the stairs yet until you go out onto the clouds and look backwards.
Interesting.
Because if wait, I can
here's
draw.
an
Here we
idea.
go.
Here's an idea. I'll just send Bale up. Then maybe I can figure out how high this place is, because he can move at the same feet as if the fly spell is on.
Okay. Okay. All right. All the way up there, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Overtime.
And
Gotcha.
I can see through him, so I can see what is going on as he's flying up.
Okay. Bale takes off, and of course you can. After a while, when Bale gets bored, he hums to himself, and he's flying up, and he's going, and he's flapping and flapping, and you hear him mentally mumble to himself, "Holy shit, this is high," and he's going and going and going. It's actually roughly only like 900 feet. To the top.
That's surprisingly low.
Yeah, and he
Second-story building.
yeah, he reaches the top, and he like clamps onto the top of it. And he's like, and he click, 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 click as his little paws clicky clack across the roof, and then you see through his eyes he looks forward, and then there's another spire that goes up.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a
Atrocious
minute. It
also.
takes him a minute and a half to climb that high.
Oh,
to
he
fly that
fly.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, boss, do I gotta go up that one too?
Perhaps not. Well, I guess can I communicate with him like this? I have to look at
Yeah.
how.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can communicate with him.
Yeah. If you can, but maybe look around on that landing and see if there's any entrance or something.
All right, yeah. Let me see here. Take a look around. He boom hops up and takes flight again, flying, gliding lazily around. You see the indescript stone ceiling of something. There were no windows on the way up here. There's no skylight or anything. I mean, you're really no reason to have a skylight when you're up in the clouds. We're not getting a whole lot of anything. It's just dreary, not black clouds, but gray clouds as far, like, away from the building as far as the eye can see. If he starts to get more than like 20 or 30 feet up away from the building, then you start to see the clouds. It's almost like the building has a buffer zone where the clouds don't go. So, like, this place would be swallowed in cloud cover if it weren't for some magical means that keeps it at bay.
Okay.
But he figures this out rather quickly, so he stays pretty close to the building. And he's flying, he's looking. I got nothing here. I smell something, though. Can you smell? Can you smell through me, boss? Do you read me?
Yes, I can. I can actually. Yes.
Oh, okay.
What is that? I can't place that smell. What is it?
I don't know. Shoe leather? Maybe, I don't know. Pumpkin pie? Maybe both?
Are we near a kitchen or something?
Maybe. And you see... Oh, actually, okay. Have him make a perception check. Does he have any, like, bonuses?
His passive perception is at 15, and his perception is a +5. I'm actually looking at that now to see if I can give him my abilities or what.
I think when you're possessing him, you do.
The Gaze of
Uses
Two
the
Minds?
instances,
Yeah,
Gaze of Two
yeah.
Minds, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, Gaze of Two Minds just let me cast spells through him.
Got it.
So, too bad I don't have knock or something.
Have him make a
That's
perception...
only within 60 feet, but yeah.
I was thinking of, like, keen smell or any of those other animal
Yeah, no,
centric...
pseudo dragons have like blind sight and good perception,
That's
but they
pretty good.
aren't good for much else.
Make a perception check with him.
Well then.
Ah, motherfucker.
Bale, get your head out of the pie wafting. He's like fucking wafting like an old Mickey Mouse cartoon, like towards the window with the pie.
I'm sorry. I thought I saw something up here, but I didn't. It's weird. It smells like it's coming from like below me, and he's like clicking his little paws on the roof of the lower portion, like the square or the building, the lower building, and not the tall spire.
Mm-hmm.
And it smells like it's coming up, but I can't find anywhere where the smell's coming from.
Furious. Man, I'm trying to figure out if we can get up to you. I think the rest of us could fly up there, but I don't know who else could cast that spell but myself.
So I can fly innately.
Oh, you can't hear this conversation.
No,
This is-
but you would know this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep forgetting we've been like a group for a long time.
A
Sorry.
long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I can
You
fly
know,
innately
yeah.
through my Asimar ability, and my Rage of the Gods allows me to do it once too.
You could probably carry somebody as well.
I can cast fly on up to 3 of us to get us up that high.
Are we up against the stone wall that goes the whole way up?
Yeah. I mean, that's where you guys started. The teleportation pad is on a stone outside of the house.
It's true. With the monk shit, you could just run straight up.
Yeah, I can run right up the wall.
Yep.
Like, if this is the house and this is the spire And these are the stairs out in front of the house. Your teleportation pad. Why can't I change this colors? There's got to be a way to change these fucking drawings colors. There's no way to change this colors. I don't believe it.
Are we looking at side profile right now or top down?
Top down, top down.
If you're talking about the drawing tool, then you go to the gear at the bottom, configure drawing, and then
I can't. So I don't see a map.
No, there's no
That's a
map.
good
No,
one.
there's no map. I have to draw
Just
that.
a landing
Okay.
page, yeah.
It turns out that there are no maps of this that I have ever seen.
Just a above board thing too. If we use dash actions while I have fly casted on us, Aaron, how far is your movement speed with your flight?
It's my walking speed, I believe.
So
Let me
30.
double check.
So you're gonna move a
I'm
lot
at
slower,
40.
literally like half the
No.
speed we can.
I'm at 40.
Okay,
40
so
'cause I'm
two-thirds the speed.
Let me double check, but go ahead, continue.
Because fly gives you 60 feet, and Bale can fly 60 feet, so he can keep up with us.
Ben can go up the tower by himself. Yeah.
Yeah, but I have calculated here in this fly lasts for 10 minutes. You can fly 6,000 feet without dashing. Dashing, you could fly 12,000 feet in 10 minutes. So, given that this level is roughly 1,000 feet, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all equal to my walk speed. So if you do cast fly me, I can probably carry somebody. My strength is 20.
Mm-hmm. So 3 people. So Ben could run up, and then we.
I just don't want to fly up there until he finds where we need to go. So
Yeah, no, I get it.
Bale, come in, Bale.
Oh yeah, I read you. Yep,
Um,
having all kinds of fun up here.
Let's you and I, and by that I mean you fly and I just observe up a little higher and see when the next level, if there is anything, is. We've got to find some entrance into this place.
Okay, all right. Walking over to the big one. Here we go. Yeah. And he takes flight and begins flying up and up and up and up. Another probably 1,200 feet.
Yikes. Okay.
Sweet Jesus.
All right, I made it to the top. It's getting the air up here. Do I breathe? I don't know, but it's getting light up here.
You're of the stars, Bale. You should be fine.
I know, but I can't fucking see them. It's all clouds and bullshit up here. Do you read me?
Yes, over. I think Gaze of the Two Minds doesn't have a range. It's just me casting
Yeah,
a spell
that's
has
just
a
him being
range.
hyperbolic.
Yeah. All right, take a breath, buddy. Or whatever it is you do. Maybe look around up there and see if there's any ingress point.
Will do. Good copy. And he begins to look around. As he does for a few moments, nothing. He's not finding anything. There's no windows on these things because there's really no reason to be windows. And they're just 2 cylinders, 2 spires in the clouds. Some would say they're kind of like a prison.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If only someone had like meld through stone or whatever that spell
if
is.
they don't have that, I could get 2 of us inside with Dimension Door. That's pretty much a one-way trip, though.
Or we could walk right in through the front door. That's also possible.
Yeah, we could do that. That sounds like a trap, though. It's gonna get us caught. And
Yeah, if there's one thing I learned from one thing I learned from Baldur's Gate, it's find the most ridiculous way around something,
Yes.
like Matt Mercer using the teleportation arrows to break the game.
On top of a pile of chests that he climbed on top of. Correct. Yeah, I mean, if there's no, I mean, we could also break it. That's about the only other thing I could think of, but that doesn't sound very stealthy. So,
Yeah.
you know. Well, if you
After
can't
Bale,
find a
come
way
in,
in,
Bale.
Yeah, I read you.
Yeah, sorry, I was just doing that noise because I thought it would be funny.
Oh, it is.
I
I'm
can
laughing.
hear you fine.
Oh, yeah, I'm laughing. Yep. You didn't hear me. I'm laughing. Over.
No, yes, haha.
Okay. Oh, you're laughing too.
No,
That's great.
Any luck up there?
No, I'm just up here looking at my tiny dick. It's getting smaller. It's probably the altitude. Over.
Right. Maybe come back down, Bale. I think the altitude's starting to make you a little loopy up there.
Must be all the flying that I just did. Yeah. All right, here I come. Yep.
Just dive bomb like a hawk. It'll be cool for me to watch through your eyes.
I don't know if that makes any sense. The altitude's higher, therefore the air pressure is lower, therefore the dick should swell. That doesn't make any sense.
The science.
How you know that is alarming.
Shafir had a year, like 3-year abroad study. Okay, so yeah, he does dive bomb down, and
yeah, I catch him on my forearm like a hawk.
Despite his complaining, he when he gets down there, he won't admit it, but he looks kind of like the ride down was exhilarating, so he looks happier than he's willing to let off on.
Yeah, I land him on my forearm like a hawk, and I just stroke his back, and then he crawls into my robes to rest for the time being.
Yes. It's nice in here. Yeah.
So there's no way in at all?
No, it's other than this door, it's just a giant pillar of stone. He went 2 tiers up, and it just keeps going and going and going. He could fly up there for hours. We may never see the top.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of seems like, we've got limited durations on our spells. We should probably just do the thing and.
Yes.
I say we go into the front door, and we act like we're visitors to the prison.
I don't know about that. We should just try not to be found.
If I could even see inside at any of those levels, I could arcane gate us inside, but there's no way that's going to happen without some way for me to see through it. I really, really hate above board that they took the Xanathar's see-through wall shit out of this game, because God, that was a cool Eldritch Invocation in Xanathar's. But anyway.
Which was that? Wait, what was that one?
Oh, you don't remember me using that in the Greyhaven thing? I literally would use that to see through walls so I could dimension door to specific places that you couldn't.
Yeah, what was the invocation called?
God, I forget, and I don't have my Xanathar's book in front of me, but it literally let you see through walls. It was Ghostly Gaze was the invocation.
I do remember that one.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was super cool because you could see through walls and then interact with things with spells on the other side that required sight to work.
If they thought it was broken, they should just reduce the range and still let it there. That's crazy.
It only lasted for a minute. That was why it wasn't particularly broken, and you could only use it once per short rest. So anyway, right. I guess I'll just knock on the door and I'll talk us through this if needs be.
You can hold on. As a magic action, while it is I'm reading the Find Familiar spell. As a magic action, while it is temporarily dismissed, you can cause it to reappear in an unoccupied space within 30 feet of you. Doesn't say you have to be able to see the space. So you could have it reappear on the other side of a wall if you wanted to share a vision with it that way.
Oh my! Well, I can't because I have to touch him in order to engage Gaze of the Two Minds.
It's the Find Familiar spell. You can just.
Oh right, I keep forgetting that Gaze of the Two Minds is different than that. Right, Bale, I'm going to try, buddy. Wake up in there.
Yeah. What you got?
Yeah, I'm going to try one more thing with you, bud. I want you to. I'm going to bamf you away, and then I'll bamf you back in on the other side of the door.
Yeah, sure. I'm with it. Yep.
Right, and I just take him in my palm, and I just clap my hands together, and he just poofs away in a little blip of stardust, and then I hold my finger to my temple and point to the other side of the door.
Oh wait, do we want to go up? Do we want to go up to the door? Remember, we are outside. Mm-hmm. It's not close to get to the door.
Yeah, let's walk up to the door.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Because the stairs, think Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, right? We are tiny little people outside of a big-ass house. So to get to the door, we have to go around the stairs and then up the stairs, which the stairs each are the equivalent of, 60 feet or 80 feet long. And then climb up each one of them. Whatever. It's not anything we have to do checks for or anything, but it takes time. So we take the time to climb up the stairs. We go up on the porch. We can walk underneath the door.
Like the crack underneath the door is big enough for us to walk under because we're like insects. So as far as
We don't even need to be invisible. They're not going to see us.
Well,
the thing
We're
with the
really loud.
the thickness of the door, it's good that we can see through it, see underneath it, because the door is more than 30 feet wide. It's probably it's like 400 plus feet tall. So how wide would that be? Maybe 60 feet, 50 or 60. So
how
like
thick is the door?
the door is like 50 or 60 feet thick.
Okay, I thought you were talking about
Jesus
how wide it was.
Christ, it's like a tunnel for us to walk under.
Yeah, the scale of this building is redonkulous.
I think Dan's asking about depth, Kyle. Like,
Depth?
If we start walking underneath the door, how long will it take us to get to the other side?
Yeah, I mean it's 60 feet, so 2 rounds of walking, 12
The wood
seconds.
is that thick?
Yeah.
That's fucking wild. Okay.
It's thick with 2 C's, Colin.
Alright.
More than that.
Yeah, I think there might be some Q's and K's at that point, but sure, man. Whatever.
In any case.
But you guys are small enough that you probably
you just walk right under it.
Yeah, the clearance between you and the bottom of the door is probably another 20 or 30 feet.
All right, let's.
All right,
go.
well then, let me retcon Bamfing Bale away. I didn't know he was.
That's right. I didn't want you to waste that because
Yeah.
he, I don't know if it costs anything, but
I don't think it does.
he would just
Wouldn't be
bamf him
able-
halfway through the door. Like it would be
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the space has to be unoccupied, so it wouldn't work. So he wouldn't be able to go through the walls either, which was my
Yeah.
idea. But yeah, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Right, well, let's-
everybody.
Let's go. I don't want to waste any of our abilities.
Let's go. Everybody talk in your heads from here on out. I'll recast the spell if we have to.
I imagine this whole time Leroy and Lucius are just playing rock, paper, scissors in their mind with each other.
I keep rolling rock.
Over and over again.
You know, all of us can hear that, right? It's really annoying.
Well,
I
he
got
keeps
nothing
beating
else
me
to
because
do.
he can hear my thoughts, and I keep saying rock every time.
No, in my mind, because there's nothing to adjudicate this in the description of the spell, I'm like the Discord admin on the call and can just mute people from myself if I want to. So
Bloop, line. Okay. Are we going through the front door then?
yep, I guess.
We are invisible at this point, right?
Nope,
Oh. We should probably do
They're-
that.
we're really small. So
Yeah, we're really tiny.
Like I said, everybody stay close so that if I need to, I can cast invisibility on us immediately.
Yeah. So if we're thinking of the scale of this building, think of a mini, think of a 1-inch mini, and think of a human, like a 6-foot tall person. That is our scale. From what this building is built for a 6-foot tall person, and we are a 1-inch mini.
We've been here before in a hag's house.
Oh yeah, the Hag's house. Well, no, the Hag's house was less. Like that was like
Yeah,
for
that's
a
insane.
yeah that shit was for like a 16-foot person. This is for like a few 100-foot person, probably
Yeah.
100. No, if the door's 400 feet, probably a 200-foot person. Maybe, I don't know. Scaling, yay. Okay, so we walk underneath the door. The door is ridiculously imposing as it's we walk under it like Eric said, like a tunnel, but we can see the light at the other end. We can see candlelight at the other end. Candlelight licking down upon the floor. And as candlelight often does, it licks. As we get out through the other side of the doorway tunnel, we look around in this room and we see that straight ahead there's a hallway, and there looks to be between here and the back side of this tower, which we presume is the back side of this tower, there looks to be 3-ish rooms. Along the left side, it's a straight wall with no doors going off of it, which is nice for us because then it doesn't mean we have to bounce all around. But there is a room to our immediate right. There looks to be a room farther on to the left or to the right again, and then a room farther on to the right beyond that. We cannot see the rooms beyond the first one, but the first room is kind of nice because it looks like it's like a study. There's a desk in it and a bookshelf up behind the desk, and just this really large desk with a bunch of books stacked up on it and some candles burning on it. I need everyone to make. Actually, those proficient in perception, make a perception check, please.
You got
Okay.
it.
Even if it's more than 2 of us.
Yep. For this one, yeah.
Fuck me. Okay, that's better.
Because this is not a, like, we don't have to
Boom.
fine tune for this one.
I'm not even that good at this.
rolled it,
For
too.
anybody who's 16 or above, you can hear a labored breathing somewhere towards the other end of this building. It sounds kind of like a billowing, but it's more like just a rumble. Just a not quite a snore, but heavy breathing.
Well, I think the book is either there or, I mean, she said that it was, like, in his personal quarters. So maybe that's one of the books over there is not actually it.
Perhaps we should continue on and
Yeah.
try to avoid the labor breathing.
I mean, if that's his bedroom, then that's where we need to go.
Indeed. That might be the time to turn invisible.
Maybe. All right. Yeah. Just gonna.
Once
start
we get
walking
closer,
forward.
obviously.
Just gonna start walking forward.
Okay. We walk past this study area a little bit, and a few hundred feet later, when we reach the second room, or where we can see into the second room, you can see that it is a large room, and all we can really tell from this angle, from the floor, is that it looks to be a stone bed and a nightstand on the stone bed. I'm sorry, on the stone bed. Wow, beside the stone bed. Other than that, there's really not much in this room that we can see.
Anything? This isn't where the billowing is coming from.
Yeah, this is where the bill. Yeah, this is where.
Oh,
it's
it is,
just
okay.
that was a few hundred feet ago, so like it sounded distant back then, but right now, like you can hear that it's.
Okay, we need to check the top of the nightstand. Cauldron, that's probably you. Just peek
wait.
above.
I was gonna say, can we check from here, Kyle?
From here, the nightstand is, I don't know, 200 feet up, like the top of it.
200 feet.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Unless the
Bale,
book is like right
Bale.
on the edge of the nightstand.
Bale, wake the fuck up. Go up there and check it out.
Oh, that's easier. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you right now because you bamfed me away. It's cool. It's cool. I'm back.
Look, I undid it immediately. Sorry, I didn't realize the walls were 80 feet thick.
It's okay. Your head's 80 feet thick. It's fine. I love you. All right.
Sometimes, yes.
All right.
I kind of want him to be like this fucking like Jewish woman from the Bronx, just like, it's like, oh, I love you.
Yeah. Ah, you're my favorite. Come here, you cute little mother. All right. So, what you want me to do? You want me to get up on there, huh? You want me to go take care of it for you? All right. That's fine. That's fine. I got you, sweetie. All right. And he flaps up and begins to fly up. Have Bale do a perception. No, never mind. He doesn't even need to. Bale flies up about 30 feet and then quickly turns around and flies back down towards you. Victor. Hey, buddy, I don't know if you understand. I don't know if you know. I can't do Yiddish, woman. It's really hard. I don't know if you know, but there's a big fucking guy over there. He's
Like sleeping on the bed.
yeah, like a big fucking, like if he breathes hard enough, he's gonna snort me. It's a big fucking guy.
Well, don't fly up his nasal cavity then. Yeah, I mean, we're in a giant's den, Bale. We just need to know where the book is.
All right, I'll fly
Something
up
I'm
to
realizing now. I turn to everyone else and I'm like, something I'm realizing now. This book's probably like, as large as the ground we're standing on right now.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yes.
So
We're just going to have to fight these things right next to the sleeping giant, probably.
yes, Bale, see if you can find the book. It would probably be in some place of honor, potentially. I don't know. I don't know if giants even read books.
I don't even know what a place of honor is, but I'll figure it out. Yeah.
Imagine right next to our mutual patron.
Oh, and the blessed arms of the big skyworm. I love that guy. He's great.
The book is as big as I think it is. Then how are we going to get it open?
I've been wondering, or move it. I was wondering that too.
Bale takes flight, and making sure to give himself a wide berth from this big behemoth, who after like a minute or two, you see a hand drape over the side of the bed. You can see that his finger, one of his fingers alone, is probably 60 feet long.
Jesus.
Whatever we do not wake this thing up.
This isn't one of the pussy giants that's like, oh, it's 25 feet tall. Oh no, this is
a fucking Tolkien giant.
This
It's as big as a fucking mountain.
And Bale goes up, and are you doing the two minds thing?
If he's gonna be farther than 60, what is that range? Hang on. Where is that ability?
That's only for the spell casting. You're good to look
I know.
Size. Yeah.
If he's gonna go farther than 60, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that just with Find Familiar. But with Gaze of Two Minds, if he's gonna get farther than 60 feet away, there's no point because I can't cast spells beyond that range.
Okay, so if he's
probably not.
Okay. He flies up, and several minutes later, you see him flying back. This little figure in the distance. He flies back, and then he kind of like dive bombs down real quietly and lands on your wrist. Yeah, there's a big book up there. It's on the nightstand. His breath stinks real bad. You can smell it from the book. It ain't good. Proceed with caution.
Yeah, you're telling me, Bale. Thank you.
Hey, guys,
come back.
Can you keep it in the group chat where everybody can hear?
Yeah, dial me in. Yeah.
Well, he's already there. So
Oh, I don't. Sorry, I'm not used to talking other than with my master here. I'm not used to talking. Okay. So what do we want to do?
I guess we're climbing the fucking nightstand. We can't move that book. There's no fucking way. So.
Oh, we gotta get
unless somebody's got an idea, I don't know. We'll just have to figure it out, won't we?
Right, Bale, you stay up there and keep an eye on him. If he starts to move, then let me know quickly.
Look, I don't know what size balls this guy has, but he scratched them once, and I thought it was gonna kill us all.
It's a boulder.
It's a boy. They don't call him Antonio Montania for nothing.
I'm glad you remembered his name, Bale.
You know, I pay attention sometimes when it suits me.
His name is Tonai. You were completely wrong.
Whatever.
Victor, can you ask your companion if the book was open or closed whenever he saw it?
Leroy,
Bale,
we can all talk in each other's heads.
Bale, is the book open? You guys can't talk to him, though.
Yeah, we can. I cast a
can
spell
you?
on him, too. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
Bale,
figured it'd be a
open?
courtesy thing.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Bale, is the book open?
No, it's shut. It's got a big-ass eyeball on it.
There's an eye.
Oh, God. Is the book... How large compared to us is the book?
I'd reckon it's around really fucking big.
Okay, we just need to look at it. Yeah. Let me guess. Intelligence is 6. Some shit.
If I were to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 20, roughly, so 25 times 5 is what? 120.
125.
Yeah, if I were to say, in my educated opinion, I'd say it's roughly around 125 feet long.
Oh, my God. The book?
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's just a guesstimate here.
Well, they wouldn't put us on a task that we would fail automatically, so we have to assume the eyeball and the guardians will interact somehow, and the book will open automatically. That's what I would assume. We just need to go up there and look.
Cool.
Yeah, you're more optimistic than me. That shit looks shut.
There's no. It's literally just like up on a big table, so we're just like Alice in Wonderlanding
Yeah,
here,
first.
like in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah.
Yeah, no way around it. It's not really possible.
All right. Lucian, can you fly up there yourself? Right. Lucian?
You're muted, Aaron. If you're on here, he might have had to step away. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. I'm not sure.
Well, I can fly
up
three
there
of
if
us.
I need to.
With what?
I can fly up there with my wings.
That's facts.
I keep forgetting you
I
have
could
them
also
too.
run up there
Yep.
too.
You can run up a straight wall that far?
Yeah.
I mean, Victor, somebody who could already fly could probably carry you.
That's probably a good idea.
In fact, if Leroy can fly and Lucian can fly, they could carry two of us, and then Cauldron can just run up the wall, and then you don't have to use a spell.
Perfect.
Excellent. Good.
If you think that you can carry me, Leroy.
Oh, of course.
Okay. Let's do that then.
Okay. So we bust out some wings. We do some wall running. We avoid wasting some spells.
Yeah, I did ask. Forgot you had wings as well, Dan. That's good.
When going to
I
hell.
thought he might have mentioned it when I was asking about flying earlier. But
Yes. That's good. That way we didn't waste all the flying stuff then. Now we have it for now. Okay, so we make our way up the nightstand. Also where we see some candlelight licking. That's right. From. And
Shit's on fire.
the fire's like the size of a fucking
Yep.
bonfire. Yeah.
Watchtower shit.
It's burning, man.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I mean, it is over 15 feet tall for each candle. So yeah, it's
It's the Wicker Man of candles.
all right, gang. Let's how do I bring you guys here? I can't wait. All right.
Yeah. Activate scene. Yeah.
There we go. All right.
All right.
Oh, there's no token. Oh no.
You can turn on the global lighting if you would like.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Although, if I turn on global lighting, does it make all the darkness settings go away, like the lighting settings?
Yes.
All right.
Just tell us where to drag it.
That's
drag our tokens out.
That's
or tell
fine.
us where to
We're
drag
good
it.
right here. We're good. How do I configure? I'll do global lighting for this one, but I do have to fix the next one because the next one matters. Token vision, global illumination. There we go. Save changes. All right. Why did that not do anything? Oh, token vision. That's why. Derp. Token vision. I gotta turn token vision off. There we go.
There you go. That worked.
Okay.
It's like being on the Winnie the Pooh book in Kingdom Hearts for anyone who's played that.
There we go.
Yep.
All right. Let's see here. Uh.
Oh, there's the eye way up there. Good grief.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it's big.
That's what she said.
All right. So.
Wait, do we have to bring our own tokens out here?
Yeah. Bring your tokens out. I'm gonna go to the like.
Where at?
If just down here in the bottom corner, bottom. Oh wait, I'm putting
Right.
lights. Bottom left. You guys are coming up from the bottom left.
Ah, wow. Okay, that was way too zoomed in.
All right. How do I grab my token?
Just go to your actors tab and then drag your token out onto the thing.
Got it. Oh, bam.
Is my
This
token
quill.
out there?
No.
Okay. Why?
Fucking Cauldron's already made it there.
yeah.
Fucking Sonic the Hedgehog.
Just having a snack waiting for us.
You see me with my cooking pot out, and I'm just eating some stew.
Hey guys.
Put it out.
All right.
Took you guys a while.
I really badly, when we were talking conversations in your head and you asked Cauldron questions, I really wanted the answer to be like, yeah, what do you want? Just have like a completely different inner voice.
It could be completely different. Yeah, what the fuck do you want, dude?
I was just hoping it would be like food ingredients. You know, like you were just like fucking memorizing the ingredients to recipes. In your
I thought you were
head.
saying like in his inner voice talks like the guy from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
That's
Eating
precisely
sushi
it. That's
recipes.
precisely it.
Salmon,
Yeah.
salmon cakes.
Salmon roe.
Dan, are you having issues putting your token on the board or something?
I don't see a board.
What?
Reload the page if you haven't already.
Yes, reload the page.
Refound the lines.
I don't see Dan in the list of
Actors.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, like look. If I don't know if it shows for you guys. Yeah, at the top, look where it says closed book, and then it says GABCE. Like I don't see D in there.
That's slightly alarming.
Hold on, he's reloading, so it might.
Yeah, I don't see Dan and the players down at the bottom.
Well, he was, but he's not now.
He's reloading, yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't see him load in either for whatever reason. Okay,
Alright,
I gotta go over. Go ahead.
I'm gonna cast Longstrider on myself, on I guess Victor, and on Leroy. Unless Dan, were you planning to use your wings the entire time?
Well, what's the problem here? Sorry, I'm troubleshooting.
So Longstrider won't affect the speed of your wings. So, is there a magic item? So if you're planning to use them, then I won't bother to cast the spell on you.
Oh, hold on, let me see what Longstrider does again.
Increases your walking speed by 10 feet.
It just said increases the target speed by 10 feet.
Would it increase all forms of movement?
No, no, the wings have a specified speed, right? Because they're a magic item. Like they'd specify your walking speed instead they specify.
I forgot his are on a magic item. Not
yeah, it would work on
intrinsic to him.
Lucian's wings, but it won't work on Dan's. Yeah.
Says the wings give you a flying speed of 60 feet. It just says gives you a flying speed of 60 feet. And then Longstrider, you touch a creature, the target speed increases by 10 feet until the spell ends.
Yeah,
I don't think that would.
I don't think it works.
Why wouldn't it?
Because if it gave you a flying speed equal to your walking speed, that's the verbiage you would usually expect.
Yeah.
For it to work with Longstrider, basically. Since it's the thing giving you the magic item is giving you the speed, and it's giving you a specific speed, right? So that's all I'm saying. Plus it's 60 feet, so you know.
Okay.
I tried pulling Dan to our scene and it still didn't work. Maybe because he doesn't have a token down?
Try dragging his token out for him.
I'll drag your token out.
I don't see him down in the players list. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
I see him in the players list. I don't see him in the thing. All right, and now I'll try pull to scene.
You cannot switch scenes until resources finish loading for your current view. There are no resources for my current view.
Oh, I have this issue too, Dan. Switch to what browser are you using?
Firefox. Are you telling me I can't use Firefox?
Yeah, try using Chrome. I don't know why it does this for Kyle's games, because I can do it on Firefox with my games. No idea, dude.
Kyle doesn't like other browsers.
Yeah, I'm a browser snob, damn it.
Right, well, his token's on the board. I'm going to go ahead and cast Longstrider. Kyle, just go ahead and click apply whenever it prompts you to. Let's see.
Will do. Because luckily, I'm not a Longstrider snob. Just a browser snob.
I got no idea why it don't work. Doesn't make any sense. Does that prompt you to apply effects?
No, it prompts me. The only thing I can do is refund resource.
Well, I can do that too. Okay, well, whatever. I can at least apply it to myself.
If
So-
if it allows you to apply it to other people, then they might be the ones who have to accept it. But it doesn't give me anything.
Nope. Usually it would be something the DM would initialize, but whatever. Okay, so Eric, you've got he walked away. He's got Long Strider. Oh, and then if Dan's using his wings, it would work with that. So yeah.
Use your wings and fly.
So actually, it should only be the second level spell slot. My bad. And then I've still got temp HP. I'm not going to do that right now. About how long has it been since we entered here?
Since you teleported here, probably 20 minutes.
Gotcha.
Alright, I'm in. I have to edge my way through this.
Yep. Wait, you don't have Chrome?
No, Chrome just straight up won't let me join the game. Like, whenever I open
That's
up
wild.
the link, it doesn't, like, give me the
Alright.
menu to use my login credentials.
We're edging. Got it.
Yep, we're edging.
Okay.
I'm back. Did we get his stuff sorted out?
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
we-
edging now.
He's
I'm
edging.
edging.
Edgelord.
Eric, you have Long Strider. I'll
Okay.
also go ahead and inspire you, and
I'll be right back,
Cauldron,
fellas.
Gotcha.
since you guys will be doing the drawing at least nominally. So you guys will have a D10 inspiration.
Okay.
Why does it say I'm bloodied?
So let me try to.
Probably from the
apply
last
that.
battle.
Probably.
Yeah,
You didn't.
Yeah, I can
Oh.
I can enable the Bardic Inspiration
You can.
tracker. Yeah.
Good.
Because I think
What
you've given it to me before.
Okay. Well, I'll do it anyway.
How do I assign long? There's.
Can you apply that to them, Kyle?
Let's
I'm
see
just
here.
trying to figure out what symbol to use for Long Strider. The wing boost says hovering,
Mhm.
but we can just use that.
There we
anyway.
go.
There is a Long Strider effect as well that you can take just from the spell. If you go into the spell and then basically drag the effect from the spell into your active effects, and it
Oh,
works
from the compendium.
from the compendium. Yep. Pretty
Wow.
easy.
Yeah, Dan, I don't know how to. I don't know why yours says bloody. If you long rested.
I have no idea. I'm well above my max HP, so I should not be bloodied. Oh well, it's just a visual bug.
Must be because you're edging.
Yeah, probably. You know, always edging with blood.
All right, gang. So we made it up on top of the nightstand. Not to be fooled that things would be easy enough to go into the study, and that's where we would find the book. We made our way to the nightstand. Now, from our vantage point, we can see across the room, a few hundred feet, is a sleeping, snoring cloud giant. Pale, grayish blue skin, scraggly, whitish gray hair. And, I mean, it's kind of hard to see because this is the only light source in the room are these candles. So it's kind of dim over there.
And he's an absolute unit.
Yeah, and he could easily swallow or snort us up with no
Right.
problem. But luckily for right now, just not snoring, but like breathing heavily and sleeping quite nicely. What do we want to do first?
Can I don't know if anybody's pointed this out, but can I make a perception check to see what the fuck this red wire is over the book?
Red wire. Where's that at?
Is this a visual bug on my end?
Yes.
I see like towards like the bottom of the book, I see like a red wire. I thought it was like some string that
A
would act
fuse?
as like security. Yeah.
No.
Nope. I don't see any red wire, brother.
Ain't
Really?
nothing there.
What?
Sometimes you
Well, that's-
sometimes you hallucinate when you're edging, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a snippet of this because
That's what I was gonna say.
It's just too funny.
I'm back. Sorry, fellas.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'm just gonna start stealthing over, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it's not there. You're
Wild.
seeing shit.
All right, cool.
You know, I'm not super sneaky or anything like that, but I can sure try at disadvantage with the +1. So
You have advantage on the check because he's sleeping. He's
Alright.
he's unconscious. It might have been, by the looks of it, it might have been Colin. Like for whatever reason, it was showing you the edge of Colin's vision, because that's what it looks like for me. Like when it shows you guys' vision, and Colin is a red color, so for whatever reason, it kind of looks like the edge of what Colin was seeing at that point. Don't know if
that's
that's
pretty good.
don't know if that's right, but as long as
Okay.
as long as nobody dumpsters it, we should be good to get over to the book. We
You
have
said we have advantage, right?
yes, you have advantage on
Yeah.
stealth checks right now because he's sleeping.
I have disadvantage because of plate armor. So
Okay, so
you
straight
know,
up, straight
Great
roll.
roll.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what
I say I think I roll straight as well if we're rolling.
Nah, man, I don't swing that way.
Sorry, you were in half plate or something like that.
Yeah, I'm in half plate.
Yeah, do it.
How do you guys? I mean, I understand like heavy armor, but isn't half plate
Mhm.
medium armor?
Medium.
Oh, but
It
it's
is,
the top.
but
It's the top tier. Okay, so it's
Yeah,
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, I can't wait to try the last BG3 update. That I got to do that. I got to do that before
it's
this
a lot of fun.
before this Oblivion remake launches, because then I'm gonna be enthralled with that.
I am not stealthy at all. I rolled a 4.
Ooh.
Great. Hey, you're an ass.
So sorry, we need to make a stealth check.
Yes.
Yep.
As we cross the way. Don't worry, it's very, very low. Though a 4.
Is it 4 low?
It's 4 loco. All right. Let me make a tick. So, Lucian, as you're all like quietly making your way across the table, and you're climbing up on the book, you get your foot caught, and when you pull it out, it like pinches your big toe almost to the point of like breaking it.
Oh, fun.
And you instinctively yell "motherfucker" or something, whatever you would decide would be your reaction.
that one.
Control your anger.
Your rage bubbles up and you yell something. Luckily, yelling when you're this size isn't that loud. But I am going to put a check mark up in the top right-hand corner.
Oh God.
Oh God.
That is 1 strike. So you hear the giant stir ever so slightly. Never quite opens his eyes, but he does stir a little bit.
With how giant this thing is, I imagine any sound that comes out of his mouth is like Jormungandr from God of War, where it's
Yep.
just like bellowing and leaves like a deep rumble.
Yeah. I mean, even his like heavy breathing, you guys probably can feel from over here, but just not very. Like it's kind of a breeze from over here, a stinky breeze. But yeah, the thought of him coming over here is probably endgame because he can take this book and just throw it. So what we would have to do after that, I don't know. I hope we don't get to that point, but it is possible. All right, and I have a backup way to get to hell. It's just harder than this. So let's hope we get this right. All right.
That's where we die.
But you guys can get to anywhere you want to go on the desk. That stealth check applies for the whole desk. Victor, you were okay. The DC was 5, so you're good.
Oh God, yeah.
The DC was 5 and I missed
Yep.
it. That's great.
Yep. So it's DC was
We're
5.
going
Wait, Lucia, did you roll that at advantage?
I don't have advantage. I'm in half plate.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Yep. Okay. That's
Oh
fine.
yeah, I
I
didn't
roll
roll
flat.
advantage. I forgot.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. You got it. It's super
Yeah.
low.
We going again?
No. Everybody, just yeah. He's good. Leroy's just rolling his first one.
How the heck did they move so far?
You guys can go anywhere.
Why
Like
not? Yeah.
Oh, I see.
this is just
Sorry.
a
I thought
wherever
we
you
were doing-
guys.
I'm so used to playing Baldur's Gate, man. Fucking round based shit.
Yeah, we're not in combat, so there's no round right now. This is just like to see from all your moving around. Go ahead and move, and until we do something mechanically that's going to draw more noise, you're covered right now. You guys decide what you want to do. That's that tingly feeling still in the air. As we get up here, we look at this placard and brazen thing, this large eyeball on top of the book. The book itself only shut with this leather strap, and you can see that there is a buckle tucked in on the bottom. It shouldn't be
Is it clasped?
It is, but it shouldn't be like, it's not locked. So it's just
Okay.
it's just threaded through the leather strap. So it shouldn't be too hard. The problem is getting the book open after we unclasp it, because the book itself is heavy.
I have an idea for that.
Yes.
Well, before we try anything complicated physically, is the book, or is there anything magical about this eyeball fucking thing?
You feel like you're standing on top of a microwave when it's on. Yes, it feels very magical.
Okay, gotcha. Can I try to figure out if there is an easier way to open this than physically? Because I'm gonna be real, it's gonna be hard.
Shafir, make
Mhm.
make an Arcana and Perception check, and I want to see the average of the two.
And okay, before I do that, I would know, is there anybody else in this party who's proficient in Arcana?
Yes.
Me.
Okay. Before I do that, then I would say, Victor, there's something with the eyeball. Can you help me look at it? Maybe.
Oh yes, as I'm like lightly jaunting back, breathing heavily from running all over this book.
Gotcha. So, I'm requesting the help action for the Arcana check specifically.
Okay.
I'm guessing I can only
do.
receive one help action at a time, so it's probably for that and not the perception. But-
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so I'll do that. I'll do the Arcana at advantage. Okay, well that's pretty good. 24. And then perception, I will do regular. Well, that's very good. There you go. The average is, what is that? 25.
Okay. 25. Okay, yep, 25. All right. As the two of you begin to look over this placard piece that has been put on the book, I actually don't know how in IRL how they put these on books. So I want to say riveted, or I don't know. But you begin to look around at the gem work and the inlay here, and you look down at this eyeball, and the eyeball shifts and moves and looks up at you and blinks. It is now gone from a like marble type eyeball to a physical fleshy eyeball. It does not show you any way to get in, but it does react to your inquisition of its properties.
Hello, could you open up? We would like to read you.
The oddball just stares, looks at between the both of you, back and forth, examining. I need both of you to make intelligence saving throws, please.
Me and him?
Yes.
Yeah, both
Shafir,
looking at it. It is
Shafir, and
fancy.
Victor.
Let's see.
Fuck me. That was so
That
close
should be
to.
good.
It's changed now.
12.
That's bad. If I'm the one
Yes.
who needed to be doing this,
Okay.
and yours is probably equally as bad.
You can choose to pass that. Just saying, but I don't
Is
know
it
if
any
that is
saving throw?
any intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
Yeah, I
saving
think
throw,
I'm going to. I think
Yep.
I'm going to.
Okay.
And
Okay.
remember,
With my
sometimes it's okay to
feet.
fail.
My Mage Slayer feat. I'm the one who needs to open the book, Cauldron.
Well, I'm just saying this could be a sentient being trying to reach out and talk to you back.
Could be.
Not-
That's,
Well, if there's
all
one thing,
saving
if there's
throws
one
are
thing that Victor has
bad.
learned, the only sentient being reaching out and talking to him like that is the Elden Beast. So,
the greater will.
yeah, the Greater Will.
All right. So Victor, you pass. Shafir, do you pass?
I don't know. I got a 12.
Oh, 12
Is that
doesn't.
fast?
Yeah, certainly doesn't.
Okay.
Okay. Shafir, you feel your body go numb,
Mm-hmm.
and you fall to your knees,
Mm-hmm.
and then your face hits the placard as you become paralyzed.
Yeah.
Vic-
Glad I
I
saved
should have
it.
cast freedom of movement. Fuck me.
Does that work on
Yes.
paralyzation? Jeez.
Victor, you feel this tugging, this weight, this forbearance. Basically, this you will be able to discern that the eye does not want you here.
Mm-hmm.
I say in everybody's heads, don't look into the eyeball. Also, Leroy, if you could maybe, no, that doesn't work. Okay. I don't think we have anybody who can get rid of fucking paralyzation, can we?
I can lesser
Okay.
restoration you. If this is like a protracted thing.
Yeah, just give it a second. You don't want to use
Yeah.
one of your spells.
Right. Why don't you lot try and as I point to the buff boys here, try and open the book, like undo that clasp and open it.
That was the plan.
If the
And
eye's
you
not
might
going to cooperate.
messed with the eye.
I do have lesser restoration. However, if I use it, it will break my invisibility.
We're not invisible. We haven't been invisible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, yeah.
Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. I'm troubleshooting again. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just use lesser restoration on you then.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah, fuck this noise.
I'm going. I would say I'm going to try to fiddle with the lock.
Okay.
That's the
well,
latch.
luckily there is no lock. It's like a belt. It's just a belt where the metal piece is fed through the leather strap and hooks into a clamp. But like it's not actually locked. It's just going to require a lot of muscle to get it. It's like as a 1-inch figure trying to take the belt off of something.
Okay. Well, then what I am going to do, because I can, I'm going to rage and do it because I can use my bonus action to keep my rage going.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Definite improvement. Yep. From the last. Okay.
Yeah, I like that I can do that.
Mm-hmm. All right. So the two thick boys. Wait, Leroy, are you going over as well?
Sure. After I cast restoration on Shafir.
Okay. You bring Shafir back up. Shafir, you could tell from the overwhelming just rush of celestial energy that subdued you. That paralyze was you. It would have been tough to pass that.
She's like, nope, okay. And immediately cast freedom of movement on herself so that shit doesn't happen again because that'd be really bad in combat. Continue. Sorry.
Okay, so as Cauldron, are you helping both Lucian and Leroy with the buckle, like with the buckle and the leather strap? Okay.
Yeah, we'll see how much help I can be.
Okay. Well, at a minimum, you could run around the book a few hundred times and make like a flash whirlwind type thing. Flip open the pages. Okay, so the three of you are working on the buckle as the other two are trying to recover from the whole bullshit with the eyeball. And as you do, I need the three of you to make either strength or dex checks. Actually, we'll call it dexterity or athletics so we can get use out of those skills. You can choose either or and how you want to help. And I need the average to be over 17.
Oh, since it's athletics, I don't get advantage. Do I?
It's strength
do I?
based.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
That's what it's there for. That's pretty good.
24.
Athletics or dex, not acrobatics, right?
Acrobatics or athletics?
Oh no! Oh,
What
no.
the fuck?
I hurt.
What?
That's an amazing sound effect.
What the fuck was that?
That
I
means
don't
he
know.
failed.
Yeah, that's definitely a
Yeah,
fail.
what have you done?
Oh wait, did I roll a natural one? I can't tell
Yeah.
because my browser is shit.
Yep, that was
That was the natural one.
that was something special.
You roll with
What
advantage.
is this? 47, 56 divided by 3 is 18.
Right on the fucking money. Yep. Okay. Wow. Barely. All right. So, between the three of you, you form a little chain, and you're able to unclasp this. Somebody holds the leather strap in place, and someone holds the bottom, and a third person gets in there and pulls the metal clasping piece, or the metal like little rod shaped piece away from it, and we now have the strap loose. So now all we have to do is flip open the book. With the strap is loose, but
The goose is loose.
I don't want to presume to what you guys are going to do for the next step. But anyway, yeah, we are in position to open the book.
Okay.
Yeah, Victor's gonna run away so he doesn't get flipped on the cover here.
I don't think we have an easy way to open the book. That's the problem.
How do we open the book
I
without
still
making any
have-
noise?
So I
That's
still have
also-
one use of flight. If somebody wants to give me fly, I could potentially get underneath and lift it up.
We can try it, sure.
Because I can,
Uh,
my strength. I'm raging. I'm currently raging.
Right.
So my strength is pretty hefty.
Mm-hmm. I just don't
So
want to waste the spell slot on fly when we don't need it to fly.
Because I would have to break my rage and re-rage again to get into the rage of the god. So I'd have to burn 2 rages. And
Mhm.
does that make sense?
I can try and like crack the cover basically and let you get under it. And
Because
then
my thinking with given how big this is, if I hold on to the ledge and I can fly, I can guide it the whole way without it slamming.
yeah, I can give you some help by casting jump on myself and then rocketing into the cover as you attempt to move it. That's basically my only idea. I can't fly.
So am I burning my super rage flight, or because it's the only flight
okay,
I have left?
If that's the option that you've got, let's try talking to the eyeball first again.
Because my super rage
yeah.
flight is the only flight I have left because I use my ass and my
I would
wings.
not. Yeah. All right, I'm going back over to the eyeball then. If that's our.
Didn't he say that was wicked hard to pass?
I will. I'm immune to being paralyzed now, so it doesn't matter.
It's wicked odd.
You know,
So wicked odd.
Been watching The Departed recently.
Great movie.
So I'll go and talk to the eyeball. Listen, I really like books, and I don't want to inflict violence on you, but I will stab you in the eyeball if you don't open up. And we'll just hold her sword over the eyeball.
Okay,
I
nice.
didn't even know Shafir had a sword.
Shafir,
That's what I
intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay.
Don't worry.
It's
I know
gonna be
you-
funny if it does a different effect.
If it does a different effect, it would be unfortunate.
You feel the eye gaze up at you, and it squints a little bit, and you feel that same pressure, the same like wanting for you to chill the fuck out and leave it alone, almost like a defense mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
And as you are able to push through that, magically push through that, I need to make a wisdom saving throw. as the eye blinks.
I can't wait for it to fucking petrify you. Jesus Christ.
Boy.
Yep, you're dealing with a beholder.
Oh no.
I'm not able to see the roll, but is Shafir within 10 feet of me?
No, definitely not.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't think it would matter. What's up? What happens to me? I rolled a 6.
As the eye notices that what it did to you had no effect, or little effect, it blinks, and then a topaz, its iris? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, its iris turns to when it its eye blinks and then opens again. Its iris is now topaz, and as it stares at you again, you feel your body. You feel your body less oppressed, but then you feel the next words out of your mouth not come to fruition. You are silenced.
Silenced. Okay.
Amazing.
Wait, did I say topaz? Yeah, topaz.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to ask everybody else in my head before it can do anything else. Hey, so it keeps casting spells on me. Do I just stab it in the eyeball?
No.
Alrighty
No,
then.
no, it's clearly bad news,
All right,
Shafir.
fine.
Don't tempt the eye.
Okay, fine.
Leave the
And,
eye alone.
Yeah, I walk away from it.
Okay.
I think it
Somebody
might be
give me flight.
trying to test us to see if we are worthy of opening the book.
Yeah.
What she meant to say was, mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
She can speak in her head.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah, yeah. Head speaking's free.
I
Yep.
can
Does
head
not.
speaking.
Yep.
No, I can speak to everybody else in my head too.
Yep.
Is telepathic bond. So yeah. Yeah, I don't really have. We could try breaking the gyms or something, but or I could stab the eyeball. I mean,
Don't stab.
Okay, fine. It's just it's a possible solution, but
I
yeah,
understand. We're trying not to wake the giant up, and I don't trust that eyeball any more than I trust you looking at it anymore.
Right. So the other solution is for you to. Did you say something, Ben?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. The other solution is for you to use, your flight powers, or somebody to use flight powers and us to maybe make a bunch of noise when we open the book. So it just seems like the better idea. I don't know.
So here's mechanically how I envisioned this. If the book just flips open, we're gonna get another notch out of like waking this dude up.
Yeah.
If we're able to successfully help the book physically open without it slamming open, then we won't. But that's all going to be based on results of checks.
Right.
Looks like I'm going to go into my super rage. Unless someone wants to cast fly on me while I'm...
Would be...
I might walk over to the eye and look into it.
Okay.
And just sort of sit down and just look at it and just stare into the eye.
What do you say to the eye? Nothing, just staring at it?
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at it, trying to figure out what to say. But I also want to look at this candle over here.
Mm-hmm.
Is the book going to hit the candle if we open it?
That's a good point.
That is a great point. We're going to say no.
Okay.
It logistically it looks like it from the picture, but we're gonna say no because I don't want it to.
I've got the solution, guys. I cast Mage Hand and have it hold the book up.
That'll cover it. 10 pounds, right?
See, what's weird, Cauldron, is you come over with your mild mannered thing, mild mannered feel, your everyday guy. And you sit down and you look at the eye and you're chilling out and you're doing your thing. The eye looks back at you. Its iris no longer topaz. It just looks at you and you look at it. Nothing happens.
Well,
He looks at me.
Hey,
I look at him.
I'm trying being nice to begin with. Fuck this book.
I'm going to ask it if there's...
Is there a passcode that you require to open for us?
Intelligence saving throw.
I knew it.
Oh God.
Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, not quite enough though.
How did the-
you
do have bardic inspiration.
Ooh,
That's not quite enough. Oh my God.
Oh God.
Okay, you might get it though. You might get it.
Yeah, then it's just gonna hit him with the next one.
It's a D10.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'll probably do
If
it.
that's not enough, we're in trouble.
Nope, you're good. You're good. You feel your body begin to like soften up and go limp a little bit, but you're able to. You're through the inspiration. You're able to hold strong. All it could tell is that its effects were effective, but you superseded it with that. So, it's still gonna watch you, but it's like kind of squinting now. It had a light, like the eyeball looked like a normal eyeball. Hey neighbor, how are you? And then when you said about you said your question, then the eyeball squinted a little bit, and then the effect happened.
I kind of just shrug.
You shrug. Do you continue to sit there and hang out with it, or what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're
I
hanging
might
out
just
with you.
like mutter like maybe like sing a song while I'm eating a kebab of like, can you please open for us?
Do you say that again?
Yeah.
Okay. Intelligence saving throw.
Fucking damn it. Cauldron, I don't. Okay.
Okay, Cauldron,
Yeah, no way.
you're singing your song, and then as soon as you hit that line, pew, you flop over to the side.
Attach my token to his. I'm dragging him away because he's paralyzed.
Yes.
Amazing.
So you drag him away. All right, we're back over at the edge of the book. What do we want to do? We tried reasoning with the eyeball. For whatever reason, it doesn't want to like open up its secrets to us. I don't know why.
But by the way, is my silence faded by this point?
Not yet. You feel that the magic is not strong enough that it's like permanent or anything crazy like that, but it does have a duration, and it has not hit that duration.
Yeah, like that probably.
That would be gross. That's too much.
Okay. Okay. Well, so we got to make a decision. It's either, so Victor casts fly, or
Fine. Jesus.
No, you don't. Just go over the options. Or Lucian uses his big rage. Or
And how many times per day can you do that, Lucin?
Once.
Once. All right. Well, I will cast fly on as many of us as I can, which is 3 of us. It'll last for 10 minutes.
right.
So make it count. I'll
Also
cast
with-
it on I cast it on myself, on Lucin, and on Leroy.
I was gonna say Leroy and I working together on the book would be good.
Yeah. Dan, do you have expertise in athletics?
No, just proficiency.
Okay, I have expertise. It might be better for me to do it then.
Oh, I didn't think you were a
Yeah.
strong boy.
I am with
A
athletics.
strong girl.
Strong, independent woman.
So I've got
Yeah.
a plus 12. Dan, is yours higher?
Yeah,
than that? Is it a higher strength score?
No.
Okay.
I stand here and just reach out and touch both of them, and then cast fly on the 3 of us.
Okay. For each person who's able to help guide the book closed, the DC will drop by 2 for each person.
So I'm actually. Is it okay for me to go to the other side and catch it as the cover comes down? So that maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
I think
that's
you're just
because
supposed to help guide it down.
Yeah, well,
if
it's
we're
gonna be
holding onto it and flying up with it. We're guiding it up and over.
Understood. All right.
that would be
Hey, Leroy, I could use a bit of a pep talk if you don't mind. A little bit of help.
Napier, I believe in you and your athletic ability, as I'm a little bit distracted right now because I'm currently trying to go beyond the realms of reality to see literally anything in the world right now, but I believe in whatever you're doing.
Leroy, we've asked you to stop edging when you're around us.
Are you all right, Leroy?
I'm beyond edging. I've tried seeing Chrome, and I've tried chasing the tail of the Firefox. Nothing is working.
Fuck, what is going on with... All right, I don't understand.
I don't know. I switched to Chrome and it just worked.
Yeah,
Because
Chrome
I
is
was
literally
have-
not able to give me a
I
login
see
screen.
beyond the edge to the Firefox.
Dan, did you search the problem on Google?
I have. Nothing is
Okay.
giving me a good result.
I
Alright.
see.
Dan, let me shoot you another link. I don't know if this matters at all, but let me shoot you another link. This is the link I take for our for the player streamy, for us to get into the game. But I use Chrome to get into the game through this, and I haven't any problems. But so let's see if try that.
Okay. Are your browsers up to date?
Yes.
Pop-ups.
Because I don't have any. I'm running two on right now. I'm running my Foundry itself and then just a player on Chrome.
Okay, well, I loaded it into Firefox first, and I ran into the same issue as before, where I just have a black screen. Like, no map is just black.
Do other browsers work? Or, sorry,
Well-
browsers. Do other tabs, like other URLs work fine? Or is it just Foundry?
Just Foundry.
It's probably just Foundry because it's not secure. Like, you're using a port.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I know Firefox has pretty good security stuff. I don't know if it's just, like, it won't let you do it because it's just a port forward. I don't know. I haven't had any problems with Google yet, but...
Yeah, with Google, I literally just, like, it brings up the login screen without the login credential, stuff.
Yeah, brother, I honestly don't know.
Can you like take me off of like the map and then re-add me to the map? Like not just my character token, but like my profile. I don't know how that works, but
I wouldn't know how to do that either.
okay.
Your I would have to do that out of game.
Okay.
Fuck me. All right, so you... User management. Dan, player. Create additional user. How about I do this? Create additional user. Call you player 8. We'll make your password 8. Here, player, save and return. All right, try logging into the player 8 account, and the password is 8, the number. Does that help at all? I mean, I can see where your screen is. I just can't tell if you...
Mine on Firefox randomly fixed itself.
Well, I don't have access to Leroy.
No, you probably don't because you're not you.
As long as that works, yeah.
Hold on, let me configure ownership. Player 8. Owner. Okay, now you should have access to Leroy.
Okay.
Can you see the map though?
I cannot see the map now.
Oh, fuck me. All right.
What happens if I drag out Leroy into... Nope, okay. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to get to Foundry. Like, I thought I tried to sign into Foundry in Chrome by like going through the main website, but I don't know how to access.
No, it's a direct connection to his desktop, so it shouldn't be required for you to sign into Foundry.
Yeah, maybe it's. I would say maybe it's your like a modem thing, but you're on the same one as Colin, right? So like, so like it shouldn't matter.
It could be a video drivers thing on your computer randomly, although that wouldn't make a ton of sense because...
You were able to access your player sheet and stuff, but you just can't access the map?
I can't see the map now.
Okay, so that means you're in, but you just can't see the map. I don't know what that means. Which is unfortunate, because we're getting ready to open this book, and it's going to be a beautiful sight.
Yeah. I guess I can use Microsoft Edge. I just have a personal bias against Edge, and also it doesn't allow me to see dice rolls in real time.
Just use Edge for now.
What if you have?
Yeah, I mean, we've already killed how much time trying to sort through this tonight?
What if you have Edge open and Google open or whatever one? So like one you said you can see rolls in your sheet, and the other one you can see the map.
You can only be logged in one player at a time. Just
yeah, but
do
he
Edge,
has
we'll figure it out.
but he has 2 players. So like right now he has player 8 and Dan. So there you go. Between those 2 players, you got it.
We'll do that
For right now till we figure out this fuckery, this witchcraft. All right. So who's making the rolls to open the book quietly?
Lucian.
Okay.
Shafir.
Okay. One more. Do we have Leroy or Victor?
I'm not helping with this. I'm twiddly.
Mhm.
Soy
Do it, I
boy?
guess, as I am.
Okay, because we're going to take the average of the three of you. All right, everyone roll
You want
athletics
A
checks.
straight athletics. Okay.
Yep.
Well, you would be at advantage. You're still raging, I would
Yep,
assume.
yep.
That's pretty good. 23.
2 23s. That's pretty solid.
It's pretty good.
Good.
Okay.
Those are good numbers.
Still
I like
good.
that.
Still good. We didn't good. You're good. We needed an 18. We got what, 21, 22. So that's good. Okay. So as we flutter our wings, very nice for us to, it sucks that we had to reuse the resources, but very nice that we were able to fly this thing open, because if not, that is like, if we just push it open, that's an auto fail on the stealth thing. And it really, really complicates it if we have to wake this fucker up. Because that has to be like a 90s video game where you see the hands and we play like the boss music and the hands slap down every now and then. It would be really, really weird and awkward arcade game. So anyway, as we flip open the book, with the three of us flutter the wings and push open the book quietly and then pivot around the back side of it to make sure it doesn't slam down on the desk. Let us all go. As we open the book...
Whoa. Storybook time.
Story time!
I guess we're rolling initiative.
Not quite yet. There's nothing here to hurt us. All right, we open the book. And as we can all see, I don't know where that fucking necklace came from, but you know what? It's there. It was a bookmark. We open the book, and as soon as the book fully opens, this tree begins to sprout out from from the page that this thing turned to, and we can see that the sigil of the eye that was on the cover is indeed up in the top left-hand corner of the page. It also animates and looks down across the page, trying to look at the people above. Can we all see this, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
I can see it.
Okay.
I can see it.
And
I
this
have weird
go ahead.
black marks and lighting. I have weird dynamic lighting, I guess, now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So it only goes where it's lit. So if you move, where are you at, Cauldron? Let me see. Wait, I can see. What do you mean? I'm looking through you and I don't see anything weird. What do you mean black?
I only see like around the candle and the tiny little candles. I don't see the whole map.
Yeah.
Are you a human, my guy?
Yes.
That would do it.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So the light only. I mean, I don't really have it set up to. If I do global illumination, will it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be dark. I just wanted the lights to be cool.
Oh no, I like it. No, keep it.
Well, I do want us to be able to see. It's just supposed to be.
No.
Yes, Ben. You can't stop me.
I just wanted to make sure. That's what I was supposed to be seeing.
There we go. We're good now, aren't we? Yeah,
not
it's still dim. We're good. We're good. That's what I wanted it to be like. Right like that. Let me see if I'm looking through the right. Yep. Okay. Right like that. It's not supposed to be inhibitively dark. Just like so that you could tell that it's dark in here. Okay. We now see that there is a tree sprouts from the pages of the book and actually comes out of the book. And all these candles begin to individually turn on. You see that there is some inscriptions and stuff all around the left-hand page. But what we really draw attention to is this portal at the end of a staircase on the right-hand side of the page. Now, all we need to do is see this inscription rate. I mean, I guess it doesn't look like much of an inscription from right here. But we're going to say that that one of these circles is an inscription. And we have to go the whole way around it to finish it off, to open up the actual portal. We can see in the portal itself there's some magical bullshit going on. But it's not textile right now. You can touch it and it doesn't do anything. It just looks like a place beyond glass. an ephemeral place beyond glass. Okay, once we start this, it's going to take a minute to draw it.
Right.
And it will only last a minute beyond that.
Like once you've opened the portal, it'll only last a minute.
Uh-huh.
Right. Yes, I'm good to go here.
Okay.
I see.
Here's the game plan that I had thought up. Victor, I know that you can see inside of magical darkness. Either you or I could cast the darkness spell and make it so that nobody can see inside of there. And then you can just...
You think I have the darkness spell? How cute.
Okay, I'll cast the darkness spell.
Sorry, that was meant to be like my celestial warlock who knows the spell daylight would never take that.
Why do you have the ability to see in magical dark? Okay, fine.
Because I must illuminate all around me.
Okay, fine. I'll cast the darkness spell, and you can do that. While being mostly protected.
Fine.
Hopefully they don't see through it. That would be unfortunate.
Okay, where do we want the the dark bubble to be?
I mean, it'll be around the actually. Let me see
the edge is this golden circle, right?
Yeah,
sphere.
sure.
So let me go ahead. I'll just go ahead and cast a spell now because it'll ask me for a.
Yeah, it ought to cover this entire circle.
It did not. Okay, let's go ahead and just do the measure tool then. 15-foot sphere circle. Yeah, should be good.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah, it should be inside the black circle. I don't like how the grid has it. I'm sure that there's a setting that we can adjust or something like that to make it an actual circle. But whatever.
That's fine. We can imagine.
Yeah.
All right.
So it should basically barely cover the entire circle that we're working with, which works out nicely.
Okay. Beautiful. All right. So we're gonna set up Victor to begin the inscription. Everyone else wants to get. Everyone else want to get out of the total darkness area.
Yeah.
And okay. Where does everyone else want to stage because Victor's getting ready to start, and we're not going to be able to see him after he starts. Shafir's going to pop darkness, and we know we're going to lose sight of Victor.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing bad's going to happen to him whenever he's in complete darkness. Yeah.
Presumably. Yeah, Victor, if something bad happens, tell us because we won't be able to see. You can talk in your head.
Do I have to be able to see you to telepathically speak to you?
No. It works as long as we're on the same plane of existence.
Well, that's convenient.
Yes, it's a very good spell. Man, is there anything else I want to do? 1 minute?
Victor, you'll notice you'll have to start down here.
Didn't realize it.
That's okay. You'll
start somewhere.
Yep, you'll start down at the base of the portal entrance and then work clockwise the whole way around.
Apparently, those pillars act as a wall because I cannot walk through them.
Oh, it's the door.
Really
it's the
funny.
door itself.
That's really funny.
I did that to trap the light in there. What's up?
I was running into the same thing.
Yeah, sorry about
Literally.
that. I forgot that's an invisible wall. It's to trap the light, like to make the light shine down the stairs. My bad.
Yeah, you can make the walls themselves intangible, but yeah.
So Victor, you're getting ready to start. Shafir, what would you like to do? Where are you staging?
I'm gonna actually stage like right on the edge of the darkness, this edge of the darkness, next to Victor, and just tell him in my head, tell me where the enemies are, and I'll dash out.
Right, will do.
Excellent. Victor, as you pull out your chalk and begin to...
I prefer a quill, thank you.
Ooh, that's true.
Oh.
So you put the chalk that the old lady gave you on the edge of a quill,
No.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
For, sophisticated.
I would never. It's like using one of those cigarettes extenders that they used to use in the olden times to not get the ash on their
All
fingers.
right, Cruella de Vil.
Beautiful. Yep, very sophisticated. As you begin to inscribe the or begin your inscription. Let me draw us our attention down here. The cosmology diagram type picture down here on the left-hand page begins to illuminate, and like the exterior of it begins to liquefy. And 3 figures begin to climb themselves out of the page of the book.
Gross.
Out of the cosmology, essentially out of the stars themselves. They climb themselves out of the book, and they begin to approach us across the stage. Pages, whatever. And that's where we're going to end the session with the beginning of this fight. No sense in getting
Victor, there's some of your star buddies here.
Getting into
Where are they at?
down here.
Oh,
They're climbing. But yeah, soon,
okay.
I guess you would
Don't
see
worry,
that,
they're
right?
friends. They're friends. Don't worry.
Yeah. Kyle, we can see the initiative at the top, so I know what these things are called. Did you hide the tokens?
What the fuck? I did hide the tokens.
Yeah, I meant to say that earlier, but thought you knew.
So by hide, do you mean you gave them the invisible condition, or you used the DM hide function? Because those are 2 different things.
Oh, I toggled visibility.
Yeah, that should work. It worked on my when I was testing.
I rolled initiative,
players.
and then I toggled. After I did, I toggled the visibility, and the tokens themselves are invisible. But
that would do it. You need to toggle visibility, then roll initiative. Because if you go up to the top of the screen, I mean it's too late now, because we can see them, and you right click on them, then you can toggle visibility inside of the initiative tracker itself, and that'll take it off for us. But if you have them set as not visible to the players, yeah, that did it.
Oh,
If you have them set as not visible to the players and then roll initiative, then it carries that over automatically.
Oh, well, thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, I did not know that. I thought it was good.
The order of operations is important. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make them visible now, and then. Yep. Oh, I did not right size them.
They're neat.
They're supposed to be.
That's shiny.
They're supposed to be large. Why are they not large? Okay.
Just resize their tokens and their character sheets.
Yeah. So So like 3 celestial warriors climb out of the sky sequence down there and begin to march their way over towards all of us to defend the book. And we're here. That's good. So all we need to do is not make 2 more offenses and get this done over the course of a minute.
Oh, that's all. Not make noise while fighting.
Yep, not make noise while fighting. And and ensure none of these fucks wake up the bad guy. Although they don't look too concerned about him. So we'll see. We also have this tree over here, which does stick up like above the pages. So like there is high ground to be had. In case verticality is a thing for somebody. We have some things to work with, but that's it. That's going to be our next thing. And they live and die by 3s, just to let you know.
Right.
Just as a reminder. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. All right, guys. Great session. We made it here, and you're right, Colin. We did not have a combat session with combat. I was very surprised. We did have a nice, chill, non-long ass combat session. And our last step between us and getting to hell is nigh, and we're getting ready to go there. So I'm very excited. Dan, thanks for pushing through, brother. It was good to have you.
That, Dan.
It's good to have you. Even though I know low energy is a thing that if I didn't have caffeine in my soul right now, I probably wouldn't be here.
Oh,
You
well,
still
now
have a
I'm
soul?
completely wired and fully awake because I'm trying to troubleshoot this problem to no avail.
Dude, yeah, that's got
In there, my man.
It's gonna be aggravating as fuck.
All right, fellas. I will see you next Monday.
Yep. See you, brother.
Later.
Have a good night at work.
Kyle, hope you feel better and keep your colon healthy.
I'll think of you while I'm shitting. Thank you so
Good.
much.
Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, I'm surprised I made it this long. So yeah, that's it, guys. If you need anything, let me know. They still don't have some of the books. They have a lot of books on Foundry, and I picked up a couple of them. I wanted to pick up the Vault of Magic. Remember the book, that third-party book I was using to get magic items for us that we could roll on?
Right.
The item that I took for Ben to get today was from that book. And then when I'm like, okay, well, I'll just buy the book to plug it into our game. And I went on the marketplace for Foundry, and they don't have it, which is sad. But I just copy paste because I have it on Roll20, so I copy pasted it from Roll20 and then changed the name.
Yeah, so the SRD comes out tomorrow. So that'll be
does
pretty
it?
huge.
Hmm.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be pretty huge. So we should be able to expect a lot more content as far as like monsters and stuff goes.
Yeah. Because not only will they make new content, but they can port old content to the new rules.
Yeah, exactly.
So that'll really help us out.
Yeah, it'll be huge.
But all right, gang. If you need anything, let me know. And yeah. I'll see you guys all. Is everybody good for Monday? Next Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I
think so.
Monday.
What you got, Ben?
What was that, Ben?
I said I might be out Monday.
Okay.
It's a little up in the air. My parents are visiting.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Not sure.
Okay. Yeah, just give us a buzz. Let us know what's going on. And if you can't make it, that's fine. Time with family is good and needed. So yep, just keep us in the loop. And if you guys need anything, please feel free to reach out. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys all on Monday. Have a wonderful week.
Later, guys.
Later people.